Comedy bang bang, 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 comedy bang bang,
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
comedy bang bang, comedy bang bang.
Better buttered and slightly salted than slightly buttered and salting the wounds from your failed romantic adventures in popcorn saleswomen. Welcome to Comedy Bang Bang. I don't know what that is referring to, but thank you to Pam Greer's legs for that. Hey, paying attention to a different part of her body.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I guess. Hey, welcome to Comedy Bang Bang.
Greer's legs. 2 minutes later.
This is what we do.
This is what we do.
Welcome to the show. This is Scott Aukerman, and across from me is good old PFT.
That's right, everybody.
That's right, Paul F. Tompkins.
It's me, Paul F.T.
He's back. This is Best of Comedy Bang Bang 2016 Part 2. And over these episodes, we are counting down your top 15 episodes of the year that you have voted on.
You,
the listener, have typed in your choices, and you got to pick 10, and we have compiled all those votes.
You did it.
And we're counting down your top 15, and not just your top 15 normal episodes, but your top 4 live episodes of the year as well. That's a little wrinkle on the countdown. And this is number 2 of those. On the previous episode, we counted down 15 through 12.
Yes, we did. And 4 through
4 through 4 of the lives. What do you think we're counting down this time?
I think it's going to be, well, the first one was 15 through 12? Mm-hmm. I'm going to say this is going to be 11 through 10.
No, that would only be 2 episodes.
Right. So no?
Nope. This is, we are going to do those, but it's going to be 11 through 8 and 3 through 3.
Okay.
That's right. We're going to crack the top 10 very, very soon.
See the TT.
Yeah, that's right.
Scott.
Yeah.
Let me ask you.
Go ahead. I mean, hey, what do I give a shit if you ask me something? I don't care. Go ahead.
Ooh, you sound like you're protesting a little bit too much.
I mean,
methinks.
I'm not hiding anything. You go ahead and shoot. I'll take any question.
Okay, now you really sound like you're hiding something.
Hiding what? What could a guy like me possibly be hiding?
I don't know, but
I'm an open book.
Like...
I've lived a good life.
Are you an alien?
Yes.
We're both aliens?
We're both aliens. Why haven't we talked about this before?
Oh. Are we from the same planet, do you think?
Well, hold on. Let's see. What's your planet like?
Gorplox 5.
Gorplox 4.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, I hate so Gorplox 5.
When you ask me what it's like that.
It's like it.
But I'm from Gorplox 4.
Oh, okay. So am I.
Oh, okay. Great.
Oh, great. We love each other.
But haven't you ever noticed how much it's like Gorplox 5?
It's so much alike, and yet I hate them. Isn't that interesting?
I want to destroy them. And Earth.
Hey, I'm right there with you, buddy.
How did you feel about the first best of episode that we just did?
How did I feel about our banter, or about the
overall? Just everything.
Overall, I thought A+. We talked about Star Wars. We talked about Bill Cosby and the peanut.
That parable.
The parable of
it reminds me of the parable of Bill Cosby and the peanuts.
I would love that if 1,000 years from now, people talked about that parable, much like, Damocles' sword and all that. That's something, right? Yeah,
that's something where Damocles had this sword. He kept it on the ceiling, and then he was like, mistake.
Mistake. Let me get out from under this thing. Is it the Gordian knot?
The Gordian knot, yes.
Of course. Yeah.
Impossible to untie unless you just cut that shit in half.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That, to me, that is, instead of a big lesson about how to solve problems, that's like the first guy who decided to be smart. No one thought to cut this thing till then. Like
this guy breaks the rules. Right?
I guess, but that's like, now we're all so smart. If there was a knot you could barely untie, you'd spend like 30 seconds trying to untie it, and then you'd get some scissors, right?
I mean, it depended on what if it was like your shoes.
Maybe not scissors, yeah.
Well, maybe you would. If you had backup laces, you'd be like, I'm just going to start from scratch.
How many backup laces do you keep at your house, by the way?
I have, it's not a steamer trunk, but it's like a mid-sized suitcase.
Okay.
Filled with shoelaces.
Just filled with laces. And are they packets of laces that are bunched up so where you can just loose laces?
Like they're probably all in knots, frankly, and it's a mess.
Wow.
Yeah. So I got to take all those.
Are you a hoarder?
Well, I mean, I don't think so because I think I need a lot of pill bottles. I need pill bottles, newspapers, cat skeletons.
Oh, God. A lot of animal death.
I need them.
A lot of animal death on these episodes.
A lot of animal death.
How do you feel about the last episode?
Oh, but hold on a second, though. There's so many animals. I mean, fucking come on. So some of them die in theoretical conversations.
Sure. We're not actually doing it. Wink, wink.
Yeah, we're not even having conversations. They're theoretical.
Yeah.
I feel like that last episode, the last best of episode.
Mm-hmm. You can be honest with me. Go ahead.
I think it was the best thing I've ever done.
What? Mm-hmm. The best thing you've ever done? Better than even these episodes that we're counting down right now?
Oh, way better.
That is high praise. You have had, what a career you've had. You started out in Philadelphia as a stand-up comedian.
In Philadelphia, I was born and raised.
Mm-hmm. You then traveled to Los Angeles where you worked upon shows like Mr. Show and others.
Yeah. That's right. Not necessarily the news. That's right.
And Real Time with Bill Maher where you started the clock. You were the first person to start the clock.
They made me, you know what? That was humiliating. They made me start the clock.
So when he said start the clock, he was actually yelling at you.
Yeah.
That's like having your boss yell at you.
Yeah, and no one even got to see me on camera start the clock.
That's you start every single episode until
when you hear that clock,
yeah.
I started it. And
he's
they
yelling
still
at
make
you
me
to
do it now.
Automate
I'm
that
not even
thing.
getting paid.
Although would you rather a robot did it? You know what I mean?
What, like the head of Carl's Jr.?
Yeah, exactly. I didn't know robots made all of those burgers and all of my boners when I watched their commercials.
It makes sense now, though, when you think about it.
It does.
Like when you think like, oh, yeah, I got erect when I was watching that commercial. A robot
did that. Yep. All right, Paul, we're going to count them down. Here we go.
We're going to count them down.
Here we go.
We're going to count them down.
Here we go.
We're going to count them down.
Here we go. By the way,
we're going to count them down.
At the end of
you were trying to talk to me, but you also wanted to
I wanted to sing along. Yeah. We're going to count them down. By the way, we're going to count them down. At the end of the
We're going to count them down
episode, we're going
to count them down.
Have a big surprise. We're going to count them down. And we're going to do it. We're going to count them down. The end. Why don't we get to it? This is your episode number 11.
Number one.
Okay, this is episode number 11. Hey, 19.
The Cuervo goes.
By the way, someone on Twitter alerted me to something which made me think, you know that song, Hey 19? Mm-hmm. Do you think, and we talk about it every year.
Every year.
Every year. Do you think that it actually was the latest song in a song cycle that Steely Dan had been writing about our American presidents because Rutherford B. Hayes was the 19th president and its original title was Hayes 19?
Yeah, I do think that.
Okay, that's all I wanted to think.
Yep.
Hayes 19.
That's exactly what I think.
The 19th president.
Your little is known about you.
All right, this is, why were we talking about Hey 19? Because I don't remember.
It's just always on the edge of our brains.
That's true. Yeah. Now, episode 12, which we heard on the last best of episode, that was from February 8th, and that was episode 400. Would it surprise you to know?
I feel like this is going to be a word problem.
Yeah. How fast does the train go? No, this episode is episode 401 from 1 week later, February 15th.
It's right. So wait a minute.
Back to back.
B2B.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, these are some good episodes.
These are some good episodes right in a row. That's right. This is episode 401. Love is thicker than water. That's right. Right around Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
That's right. Is it Valentine's Day?
It's the time of year for Valentine's.
I had no. I've been calling it Valentine's.
It's Valentine's.
Wait, it's the time of year for Valentine's.
That's right.
So Valentines are a thing, but they call it Valentine's.
You give each other Valentines on Valentine's Day.
You may be mistaken on this.
I doubt I am.
This is the Valentine's Day episode. Came out on February 15th, and this is, of course, Paul Rust, Gillian Jacobs, and yourself.
I'm on this?
You're on this. This is for the second year in a row, maybe the third even. Gillian Jacobs returns, and we did an episode together. The previous year was Colin Hayes.
That's right.
That's right. And this is Gillian Jacobs, and she and Paul Rust are on a show called Love on Netflix, and they were promoting its premiere. And Paul, you were playing Alan Thicke, who
That's right.
was coming into Gillian and trying to romance her.
Romance and depants.
Depants. Oh, man. Have you ever depantsed anyone, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
It is something that is good. I mean, I like to do it.
Depants thyself, woman.
All right. Sometimes I'll be like, let's get depants.
Two guys who have never had sex and don't know what it is. So, Paul, right off the bat, you're on the countdown here. You're in the first episode.
Right off the bat, man.
Right off the bat. Why don't we hear
the
it?
Batman.
Oh, the batting gentleman.
He's
the
so
Batman.
scary.
Oh, he strikes terror into the hearts of criminals.
Oh, I'm cowardly and superstitious.
So you're part of that lot that is.
Yeah, so I heard that there was this giant bat that was he was punishing pickpockets and purse snatchers.
That's right. When you think about it, by the way, speaking of the Batman, Batman is a rich guy.
Yeah.
Who goes out there and like knocks heads around of poor people who are just like
right.
trying to make ends meet.
Yeah.
And sure, they're crimes.
Yeah.
But it's basically like a rich guy beating up poor people.
Yeah. That's
Great.
right.
Great stuff.
Yeah. Because not everybody was a crazy costumed villain.
Mm-hmm.
In the early days of Batman, he was just straight up
beating up poor
muggers
people.
and stuff like that. Yeah.
And spending his millions and now billions, if not trill, of dollars just buying cars in order to beat up people.
Do you think Batman is a trillionaire?
He, if Lil Wayne is now,
Why not Bruce Wayne?
Why not? Yes, that's right.
Sorry to blow up your spot, Batman.
By the way, when Bruce Wayne heard Lil Wayne, did he think that everyone was talking about himself? When they were like, I love Lil Wayne.
And he thought they were being very dismissive of him.
Right.
Like, it's not very respectful.
And they were talking about how he was drinking lean. Mm-hmm. Did Bruce Wayne think it was himself?
Do you think Bruce Wayne drinks scissor?
I think he might. It's the only way to keep himself up all night.
Right?
Bashing these heads.
Doesn't it make you sleepy, though, scissor?
Scissor it might. I don't know. Or I don't know.
I think it's a downer.
I'm not a huge fan. I'm a big fan.
You'll do it socially, but you won't.
All right, look, we got to listen to this episode. This is your episode 11.
Number one.
Now we can actually do the real reason you came on the show, Paul.
Oh, the nip-nips?
The nip-nips. That's right. Paul likes to come on the show, and he has a feature that he likes to do called the nip-nips. No, go ahead and set this up.
It's called New No-Nos.
Oh.
I've done it, I think, a couple times.
You've done
on
it
this
a
show.
few times,
So,
sure.
and it's based on Bill Maher has a segment called New Rules.
Uh-huh.
And I guess
Those are things that he's exhorting people to do.
Yeah, Mr. Maher takes
Exhorting, is that right, Paul?
takes some gripes that
Paul
everybody
Rust, of course.
Yeah. Bill Maher, he'll take some gripes that everybody has, something we all have to deal with, and he does an irreverent suggestion about how to solve this problem.
He's more than suggesting it, as far as I'm concerned.
Dictating.
He's dictating it.
Yeah.
If he were ruler of this land, these would be laws.
God hope. Mm-hmm. President Maher, 2020?
Maybe 2020. Or maybe VP of 2016.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
With Trumpy.
Yeah, Trump and Maher together.
Trump Maher.
Trump Maher.
Trump Maher. So we've established what new rules are at this point.
There's been I felt Mark could push this further. He's snotty, but I'm snottier. Mm-hmm. He's cheesed off, but I'm even more cheesed off.
Whoa.
You're cheesier.
So I do a little segment called New No-Nos. Start the clock.
Start the clock. Good afternoon. At the tone, time will be
New no. It's snowing right now, huh? All over this globe. Everybody's inside. It's cold. I'm sick of snow. You guys all sick of snow?
Yeah!
How about this? How about we split up when it snows?
What?
Yeah, it can snow November, December. But let's take the snow in January and February, move it to June and July.
Yeah!
New no, it's snowing on the 4th of July.
Not really a no. It's more of a something you want to change.
Do. Yes, do that.
Okay. All right, number 2.
New no. Where's E.T. Part 2? Hollywood is so caught up in making original material, they haven't gone back to the big boss himself, E.T. I want E.T. in a sequel where he plays a chef who is short-tempered. New no. E.T. got burnt.
Oh, I get it. Yay!
New no. You guys ever have to deal with these Uber drivers?
Oh, yeah, too often.
I love them. They drive me But hey, let's make a little deal here,
Okay.
Uber drivers, okay? For every mile that you drive me forward, I'm gonna get in my car and drive a mile backwards.
You're going to get in your own car?
Yep. I'll keep a record. And if I see he drove me 6 miles forward, next time I'm in my car, I'm going backwards, reverse. R, not D.
Yeah, right.
Not even N. New no.
No.
I'm backwards, baby.
Okay.
Let's do more. New no. Libraries?
Yeah.
Libraries?
Thank you.
I'm
Finally.
sorry, but how many books does one place need here? Just needs 2 favorite books as far as I'm concerned. My 2 favorites. Pelican Brief by John Grisham
Yep.
and the Koran. That's all you need, libraries. New no. Dewey Decimal. Do it right, man. New no.
That one maybe qualifies as a new no, by the way. If you were to say it as new no-nos, libraries stop stocking these books. You're saying like that people should stop doing things.
I'm trying to be in the affirmative here.
You've forgotten how to do these.
Okay, here's
I
one.
said this last time.
Here we go.
right.
I now I know how to do it.
Okay, all right.
New no. I can't find a cute top to wear to my nephew's birthday party. New no. I need a cute top.
You don't remember.
New no. Lucky horseshoes. You ever hear about these people? Oh, I got a horseshoe. That's lucky. Okay.
Hold on, we gotta start the clock
Start
again.
the clock again. Yeah. That means it's going fast. That I'm keeping a good pace, that we're cycling through it twice.
Yes.
Hey, horseshoes, okay, if they're lucky, then why don't you ever hear about a horse winning it big in Vegas? New no. I'm riding a horse through a casino tonight. New no. You ever walk down the street and you see a dog peeing on the fire hydrant?
All the time.
Oh, what do these dogs got against fire hydrants? Hey, dogs, if you don't like fire hydrants so much, next time there's a fire, you put it out with your pee-pee. New no. Fire department's Dalmatians pee on the fire now.
Okay, that's sort of qualified.
Does that work?
Sort of, yeah.
I have some more. New no. What's with these caps people wear on graduation? You know, you got the flat
Yeah.
top and the tassel.
Yep.
No. All those caps need to be made of tassels, and they're not flat, they're bumpy. No, bumpy tassel hats now. No, can we just call sexting what it really is? horny texts. 2 left here now.
Oh wait, that was one.
That was it.
Okay.
No. You know how I was talking about the 4th of July earlier? We mentioned it earlier. Yeah.
Yep.
Why do they have to shoot them up into the sky?
Shoot what up into the sky?
Fireworks.
Ah, right.
No. They should blast them into somebody's house. No. Look out, daycares. Fireworks are blasting through your window at 8 a.m. on 4th of July.
8 a.m.
I got one last.
All right. Reel us in here. Because I would say approximately 60% of these
I'm not qualified.
Here we
this
go.
thing that I've been doing for years.
Yeah.
You should know by now. No. You know that song? They say the neon lights are bright on Broadway.
Al Jarreau, sure.
Yeah.
From All That Jazz.
I'm sorry, but when I go on Broadway, I'm not thinking of the lights, okay? I think the song should go, they say the plays are really great on Broadway. No. Lights are bright in Vegas, man.
Were you riding your horse?
Yeah. No. It's 2000.
16. 16, right. Okay, should we stop the clock now?
Stop the clock.
Okay, wow.
Sorry, Bill.
You're apologizing.
Eat your heart out, Mr. Marr.
I'm pretty sure he remembers how the new rules go, though. Well, that's fantastic. I think that it's...
Oh, the door's...
Excuse me. Pardon me.
What's wrong with the door?
The door is stuck. I can't quite close it.
Oh,
Sorry about that.
Oh, hey.
Hello. Hello,
Oh.
everyone.
Oh.
Hi there.
Oh, my gosh.
Scott, hello. How do you do?
Paul, Russ, you must be a fan of this gentleman.
Huge fan of Alan
from
Thicke.
Oh,
Pains.
thank you.
The Pains?
Growing Pains. Don't call it Pains unless you've been there.
I mean, I watched
your talk
it.
show in the thick of the night. Big
well,
fan.
that's very nice to hear. Thank you very. It's always it's nice when young people are familiar with Thick of the Night.
Well, my parents would tuck me in every night and we'd watch it.
Oh, and then you'd watch it together in a big bed like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Family
We had our
bed.
names carved on the headboard and we'd
It's very bleak.
sit accordion.
But thank you for being a fan, and of course my sitcom Growing Pains, and of course you're familiar with my work as a theme song writer.
Yes,
Sure,
that's
I would
true,
love.
yeah.
Maybe you'd like to write a theme song for Paul Rust over here. I mean,
A
he's-
personal theme song for you,
or
personal band theme
or
song.
for his personal band theme song, or for his show. He's got a
Yeah.
show coming out.
For me.
Oh,
Gillian
congratulations!
show.
It's
Thank
great
you.
to have shows. You know, I have a show, a reality show that airs on one of those reality show networks. It's called.
It's monstrously thick.
It's now, Scott. We have a lot of fun with the title, but of course, it's painfully thick. Is the name. It's about me and one of the women that I married.
Do you have a theme song for the show, Love? Or
It's just got music. It doesn't have lyrics.
no
which-
lyrics?
yeah.
oh, okay.
Are you a lyricist or a composer?
Hello, Gillian.
Hello.
It's been a calendar year since the last time I've seen you.
Yeah.
Anyway, I am a composer and a lyricist. Of course, I wrote the words,
words
and
and the
music,
lyrics, yeah.
Facts of Life. Although I had inspiration from the title, of course, I didn't come up with the title.
No, but
of the
I mean, the
show.
facts of life are things that you probably have.
I would have
imparted
called
upon-
it
Yes.
Bunch of Girls.
One on skates.
Still
Yeah.
got the of in there. Bunch of girls.
Bunch of
facts
girls.
Bunch
life.
of girls,
Bunch of girls.
a bunch of girls. There's one on skates. One's a Christian.
That
One
could
is
be
deaf.
every show.
One's a Christian. I think she became a Christian later. I don't think she was a Christian.
You don't
off
think
the
she was
show.
a Christian on that show?
That was not the character.
Oh,
You're
okay.
talking, of course, about Blair.
Of course, yeah.
Blair was just a sort of uptight rich girl. She was not necessarily a Christian.
Okay.
It wasn't overt.
I mean, she may have been a Christian on the show.
She may have been, but of course, I had to watch every episode because we would do the theme live.
Sure, yeah. But then you wouldn't leave? You would just stick around to watch
Oh,
the
why
entire
not?
show?
It's fun to be there.
That's
Craft
true.
service.
So
A lot
she
of
never.
bugles. A lot of bugles on that set. We had a
Yeah,
lot of
boy.
bugles.
Same
Well,
with
You could put bugles on your fingers and make yourself into a witch.
Interesting. Same with the Spider-Man set. There were a lot of bugles on that one too, or one of note. So
Even Gillian got that one.
So what?
That's the paper.
I feel as if the last time we were together, there was a lot of Spider-Man talk as well.
I don't remember.
You were making fun of me because I didn't know about some issue of Spider-Man where...
Which one? Number 42, where Mary Jane was introduced?
No, with the eye. Web?
Oh, with this ring eye, the web, of
Yeah.
course.
That's
yeah,
right.
when Doc Ock married Aunt May.
Of course, that was before I arrived on the scene.
Yeah.
And so I wouldn't know that. Anyway,
So sing a song about love.
love. What is the show about? Can you give me some background?
Yeah, try to do a better job than you did earlier.
I realize now that we should have. I
We don't have to know. We don't have to sell this show to you. This is a show that is insellable.
It's insellable.
Well, just for the help of the song, I play somebody who's sort of a uptight,
He plays Gus, by the
people
way.
pleaser,
Can I stop
dorky
you?
guy.
Can I stop you right there? Are you the main character of the show?
I'm one of the main characters.
One of
yeah.
the main. Is it an ensemble piece?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a kind of a two-hander.
That's two
Are you talking about that
That's
scene
what
where
you
you
need
jerked
for
off?
uncomfortably thick.
We were
You
both
know
racing.
about it
We were all
too.
racing to get our joke in.
That's more of a one-fister open palmer.
One finger in the buttholer.
What are we talking about?
What a shocker.
So that's my character.
Hey, now I'm pointing at
and
you.
then Gillian, she plays Mickey. She's sort of a wild child.
The second hand and the two-hander.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Is it Miki or is it, what is it?
Mickey.
K-E-Y-M-O. Why didn't you write that song? U-S-E.
Why didn't I write that song? That's a good question. Ooh, why didn't I write the other songs I didn't write?
Do you think time prevented you? Where you
Yeah,
were
were you
born in
not
your
enough
life?
time?
The very time prevented me from writing those songs.
That reminds me of something. I don't know what it is.
I'm
but,
sure I don't
yeah.
know.
Oh, okay, so he plays Gus. She plays Mickey.
Well, what's the show about, though? Don't tell me.
Are you Canadian?
Of course I am. I'm from Toronto.
So don't tell me, show me. What were you about to
Well,
say?
I need to know what the show is
The show
about,
me
not just the
state?
characters.
Well, these two characters, can you imagine if they got together in a
because
romantic relationship?
They're opposites.
They're kind of opposites.
They're very different.
Yes.
Not so much May December.
Whose
more,
idea was this?
Not mine.
Very, very new.
You're already washing your hands of this.
We thought it would be
I had
cool.
nothing to do with this.
We thought there might be a show in two
Disavowing.
identical people dating each other.
Two people who jibe on every level
Zero
conceivable.
conflict.
Zero conflict.
The first time they ever talk, they have all the same references and like all the same things.
They're
Yep.
politically they align.
Emotionally.
Religiously.
Yeah.
Should say
Background.
spiritually. Background. They both are
Backgroundily.
They're from the exact same house in the exact same city.
the brother and sister.
They meet by the first, and then by
There
the
was a
second,
show
they're
about a
married.
brother and sister who fell in love
Really? Which
recently
one?
on television. It was written by Neil LaBute, and I don't remember what it was called.
in the company of siblings.
Oh my God. Do you guys ever act like this on the show, or are you acting like normal people?
No, it's all this.
Oh, are the people mentally ill?
Sure.
I mean, you could argue that all of us are in some way,
Yes.
in some respect. Or
Well, our
another.
brains are rotting in our heads. The further and further we get to death.
Closer and closer we get to death.
That was the original title.
Oh, did I say further and further?
further
Further
from birth.
Further towards
Closer
death.
towards
No,
death.
closer. You're right. Of course.
The further we go
I can
from our
barely speak.
mother's vaginas that birthed us.
Really, do you think life is all about trying to get as far away from your mother's vagina as possible, so you're on the exact opposite of the earth from it, and then you die the minute you hit the exact opposite?
Yeah, when you're
Is this what the show is about?
a boot. Oh, I'm sorry. You're from
I'm from
Toronto.
Canada.
Toronto.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, I live in Toronto now, of course.
You
I'm
do?
Some yes.
Oh.
I divide my time between. I have several homes.
How does that work tax purposes wise? Is it tough?
Pretty good.
We looked it up the last time about a year ago, I think it was.
Yes.
Was it exactly a year ago?
Almost to the day.
Wow, that you were on the show. We looked up how rich you are.
I'm
You're
very rich.
You're doing
You're
pretty good.
surprisingly rich.
What was it? It was like 35 mil or something?
Oh, I think you're doing me a disservice. It
I'm
was
so
more
sorry,
Like
was it-
$60 million.
60 mil.
Yeah.
And Gary,
Gary had 80 mil. I
not
believe.
as much as I thought he'd have. I thought he'd be more wealthy.
Well, he's just a director.
Isn't he a show creator?
Yeah,
He
that's
also
true.
created shows where there's a lot of money in that, of course.
Yeah, Paul, tell us about
Old-timey.
that. A lot of money in creating love.
Cha.
Hold on a second.
Wait, oh yeah, he wasn't done. Ching.
Paul, you were the creator of this program?
A co-creator, yes.
Co-creator. Who is your other creator?
My wife, Leslie Arfin,
What?
Okay.
and Judd Apatow.
You didn't know about this?
How long?
I didn't know they were married.
How long have you been married now, son?
Father thick.
Well, I'm certainly older than you are. of
Paternally
course.
thick?
Paternally thick. I am a father. My son Robin is a
That's
very
right.
famous singer.
Yeah, very famous plagiarist. Anyway,
Well, now.
well, I don't want to get into thick
He
water.
was just
here.
an homage.
A loving
We've been married since
Soggily
October.
thick.
Since
And how was the wedding? Did you have
Oh, it was
fun?
beautiful.
Weddings are fun.
Yeah, it was a great
Some
wedding.
weirdo showed up to it.
What's that? Oh no, party crasher. That is the absolute worst thing you can do is to show up to someone's wedding that you weren't invited.
Hey, not if you're Owen or Vince.
Yeah, that's true. Boy, it worked out
I'd love to have
pretty
those
well
guys.
for them.
Yeah.
Well, that was fiction, of course.
Right.
And the whole point of that film was that it's a thing you don't do.
Well,
A theme song for
do you,
love.
yeah, do you have enough info?
So it's about opposites who they fall in love. I'm presuming-
Maybe.
Well, we don't even know if they
There's
fall.
ups and downs.
Well,
Sometimes,
so so it's called Love, and then
And it's
for
all about
most
people
of this series
not having
They
it.
are not in love. They just coexist in the world.
there's ups and downs. Sometimes they miss. They can't connect.
misconnections.
Yeah, I didn't
All
want to
right.
say misconnections because
Why didn't
it
you wanna
sounded
say
like
that?
Craigslist. Did they have that?
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
Also, if you're German, you can get someone to chop your penis off and cook it in front of you.
I am German.
Are you? Well, there you go.
Excuse me.
It's something you might want to look into.
Can we talk more about that?
Sure. German Craigslist.
Do you want to do a theme song for that, by the way?
I'll do that one.
Okay, let's hear it. What, 5, 6, 7, 8?
You don't want your dick, but you want to eat it. Come down to the dick hut. We'll top off your dick and cook it right up. You can eat it in front of your mom. Once you get as far away from your mom's vagina, you can die. But you can't die with your dick attached. So come on down to the dick hut.
Nice. Wow. What do you think? Now, Alan, as a theme song writer,
Well, that I have to say that fell more into that fell more in the realm of jingles than theme songs.
yeah.
Because that
All
that
right.
sounded like a jingle for a
the dick
business,
hut.
a brick and mortar
establishment.
establishment, as opposed to an ad in German Craigslist.
You think it was brick and mortar? It was not an online business?
Well, if you come on down,
That's
no one
true.
says come on down to Amazon.com.
Although, if I could go to the warehouse and just pick the stuff
Sure.
up, that would be better.
Do you think it would be like Raiders of the Lost Ark, where there's
Yeah.
just
That'd
crates
be
and
fun.
crates
Just
and
crates and crates of
Ooh,
stuff.
I wonder if you could order the Ark of the Covenant on Amazon.
Don't
No-
open it up,
No
though,
one's ever
my
thought
boy. Let's see what your face to know.
Speaking of indie films, Gillian. Anyway, let's hear this theme song for love.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Wait, hold on a second.
We did it to her.
You know what I really like about the Indiana Jones characters?
What's that?
He has a really great arc. What? Grow up. All you need to grow up.
What about that Noah film? Remember that? What's his
With
name?
Noah. I don't remember
with the guy from Gladiator.
Yeah, that Gladiator guy.
Well, Russell Crowe was in it, but I thought
Russell
it should have
Crowe.
been Russell Two Crows.
Yeah, I mean, 2 by 2 they came onto that arc.
He really messed up by just bringing a crow on there.
What if he had a crow on his shoulder the entire
And
Noah
he's like,
film?
it's two.
It's 2 of us.
Well,
it counts.
No, hold on.
It counts. He's saying this to the camera the entire time. It counts, everyone.
But the idea is that Russell Crowe would have sex with the crow, the
No, he's
bird.
not having sex with it.
Well, that's why there were 2 of everything,
Well,
so they
sure,
could repopulate
eventually,
the earth.
but not
It
in-
was not just because
No, that's
God
the-
was some sort of OCD weirdo.
That's the last scene of the film. I didn't want to spoil, but that's the last scene where he's like, "All right, buddy, it's time."
This is an impression of Russell Crowe you did?
It counts. It counts. Seriously, it counts. Hey, what are you doing here,
Oh, dear.
Noah?
Oh.
Yes, God.
Oh, he had a famous, that's right, Dr. Cosby had a famous routine
What's a cubit?
where he talks to Noah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
But here would be the problem. Even if they could have a baby, it would be sterile.
Oh, because, why?
Like a mule.
Like a mule.
Why? Because
Alan
if
Hub.
it's not if you're not of the same species, it becomes sterile.
Yeah, a mule can't have another mule with another mule.
Isn't that a shame?
Wait, so-
that a
so-
human and a crow having sex wouldn't produce a
Crow
new,
man.
So wait a minute. Could
A crow
a new viable-
man.
What are you, him?
Could a human have sex with a dog and create a dog human? But
I
it's
don't
as
know.
long as it's just
No,
sterile.
that couldn't
it's
happen.
okay?
Woof.
I almost.
Oh, I'm sorry. That would never happen. Woof. My mom wasn't human, and my dad certainly wasn't a dog. Woof.
Did you say your mother wasn't human?
Was human. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I don't
I'm
know
afraid
about
you're
that.
right.
What is
I
that?
don't know
That's
about
the one
that.
weird thing that you've said.
I'm sorry, you're on the record.
Since you started talking about this. Woof.
All right,
All
get
right.
to it. 5, 6, 7, 8.
I think it's that count is throwing me off.
How slow do you want it to be? Do you want to be a little slower? Do you want it to swing a little more?
I'll take care of it.
He wanted to swing.
I'll take care of it.
Follow me for the changes.
Yes, will you please? You say up, but I say down. I say smile, and you say frown. You're the opposite of me, but I think we're in love. Let's call the TV show Love the End.
Wow. I think you got something there.
Number one.
Theme song, Alan Thicke's theme song for Love. So funny.
So funny.
So funny and perfectly timely for when that episode came out.
That's right.
Don't you agree?
No longer timely.
Nope. Stop listening to it. And us.
Oh, like that poem.
Turn
from
off your podcast machine.
4 Weddings and a Funeral.
I just saw that.
Turn off your podcasting machine. No longer timely.
Well, you know what it is time for? It's time to hear a message from our sponsors. We need to take a break. When we come back, we're going to crack the top 10. That's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wait, you don't sound excited.
I don't know. I guess I didn't, I mean,
You didn't think you were going to live this long?
I never expected to still be here. I thought I'd be resting in power.
You thought you were going to die in between 11 and 10?
yeah, I just assumed.
No. I mean, unless you do during the break. This is exciting. This is a cliffhanger.
Thank you. I might die during the break.
This is a real cliffhanger. Okay, let's see when we come back if Paul F. Tompkins is alive and not resting in power.
I hope it's an ad for caskets.
All right, here we go. We'll be right back with your top 10. Hey everyone, this year's Improv for Humans holiday special is here, and last year's Improv for Humans Christmas Carol, The Ghost of Christmas Future, taught Matt Besser to be kinder to his fellow humans. Well, this year Matt's bringing you the real unknown Charlie Brown Christmas story featuring comedians Mookie Blakelock, Amanda Sitko, Mike Mitchell, and Armin Weitzman. Improv for Humans is a great show, and the holiday special is always fantastic, so go listen in iTunes, Stitcher, or earwolf.com. All right, welcome back. Is Paul F. Tompkins still alive? Let's find out now.
Still alive.
Ah, he's back with us. Do you long for the escape that death will bring?
Now I'm thinking that these are recorded, and then when I am dead,
People are going to be
people
bummed out
Might hear
instead
this.
of being happy. That happens a lot. With some of these, we have good friends who have passed on, and we occasionally talk about death, but it's a part of life.
This, if I could bring a private thing into the public
Okay,
sphere.
we'll see.
I texted you recently because there was some dude, one of these white supremacist dudes on Twitter that said something to me. And
me?
To me?
Talk it to me?
He blinded me with white
Was I-
supremacy?
Supremacy! Supremacy! He blinded me with white supremacy? Time to bring it back, Dolby.
And so it'll show you, you click on someone's account, and it'll show you who you might follow, know in common or whatever.
Right.
It said, followed by Harris Whittles. And I just screen capped it and sent that to you.
Oh, right.
It said, in retrospect, bad call, Harris.
Yes. Why was he following it? That's so weird.
Who fucking knows?
Who knows? Who knows? All right, we are back. We're cracking the top 10.
Yeah.
This is exciting. This is where the countdown really heats up.
This is where the rubber meets the road.
Exactly.
And rubbing is racing.
And you are wearing a rubber, right?
At all times.
Okay, good.
That was
such a big joke in stand-up in the 80s,
Was it?
like late 80s, because it was the safe sex thing. It was a response to the AIDS
Sex
scare.
is best when it's one-on-one.
Yeah, it's natural. It's fun. Best when it's one-on-one.
Are you my lover? Do you wear a rubber?
Yeah, I'm Lisa Lefty Lopez. I got a condom in my glasses. But so there was so everybody had condom jokes. Everyone standing in front of a goddamn brick wall had hilarious jokes about condoms. And I cannot tell you how many hacks I saw say, I'm wearing one right now.
Right.
And it's like God laughs every time. Every time.
It's a weird time to wear one. I get it. I understand it.
I mean, what he's saying is he's just standing up there doing his job. He's wearing a condom.
Paul, maybe you don't
on
get
his
it.
flaccid penis.
Maybe you don't understand it. The penis is hard.
I never made that connection.
Yeah.
So what the joke really is, this guy is saying, I have
actually
a
have
rock hard erection right
hard
now.
penis, and I may come at any moment. And
At any moment.
At any moment, and you should be thankful I'm not doing it against my genes.
Yeah. Against
Wear
my jeans.
Against my jeans. A Bob Seger.
Coming against my jeans.
Oh, coming against my jeans.
We listened to a lot of Bob Seger on
the
tour.
road. Yes.
Fucking great road music.
I gotta say, Bob Seger's greatest hits. Great road music, great memories. I will probably always think of the tour when I think
Me
of
too.
Bob Seger now.
Me too.
And I pop it on every once in a while. Lauren, I was surprised. Lauren is good, I don't know, 10 years younger than us or something. And she knew them all.
She's like 21 years old.
She's like Zoltard.
What?
She's like been Zoltard machined.
Her favorite movie.
Yeah.
She loves the movie.
She loves Big, really? That's probably because she's like 13 years old.
She is. She's a 13-year-old.
I feel weird about having sex with her.
Why did we all have sex together? What a weird tour that was.
What a strange tour. Hey, when in Rome.
But I remember now when it started because people were chanting it from the crowd. They were like, have sex with each other.
Have sex with each other.
With each other. Yeah, I remember it was a disjointed chant.
Have sex
with each other.
Have sex. Lock her up.
Lock her up. Build the wall.
Yeah. All right, let's get to cracking that old top 10. Here we go. We'll get to the tour and talk a little bit more about the tour in a minute, but let's crack the top 10. This is your episode 10.
Number 10.
And this is an episode, it may surprise you to learn, called
We'll see.
from May 23rd. And this is an episode called Time Bobby 4.
Now, the title surprises me.
I don't know. I don't know what surprises you about this
You said
information.
it made. Well, you're the one that said I may be surprised.
I'm saying it's possible that something might surprise you.
Oh,
that's so weird.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
Okay, great.
I know that this was the title of this.
I don't care if you are or you're not. I'm just saying it.
Scott,
you might have been.
I care even less than you do. So
Time Bobby 4.
I can't believe that we did it again.
Can you believe we did? But I have to say,
I don't mean made the list.
I
mean that we did another episode.
we
of it.
crazy for this one. But I thought the fourth one of the better ones that we've done. Time Bobby, let me explain if you this is one of your first times listening to Comedy Bang Bang.
Explain it to me like I'm 5 years old.
Okay, do you need some candy before I continue in order to focus?
Well, I'm 5. I wouldn't mind some.
All right, here you are.
Thank you. Pleasure doing business with you.
There is. Wait, now you're just leaving because you got your candy.
It worked.
You can...
My priorities are candy, little else.
There is a person named Bobby Moynihan. He's a current cast member on Saturday Night Live, and he has always loved the show, has loved the podcast. I think listened to it before he got on SNL.
Absolutely.
Super fan, knows a lot of the references, and he
There's some deep cuts too.
He came on, I think his second episode or third episode, he came on and said, hey, I want to play an orphan. That was the only idea he had. And he had the name Forval, which was one less than Fivel. And that was all he had. And that's all we had. And that became the classic episode Time Bobby, one of the better episodes I think we've ever done of Comedy Bang Bang. And, we love nothing more than to beat something into submission. But I have to say, we've done Time Bobby 2, 3, and 4, and each of them very funny, and each of them have made the list, the countdown list, every single time. Now, I have to say, Time Bobby 4, a little low on the list than the other ones were. I think we were 1 for Time Bobby 1 and 1 for Time Bobby 2.
I believe so.
Time Bobby 3, not as much so. Maybe the bloom has fallen off the rose. Who knows? But it is cracking the top 10. And I remember when it came out thinking, wow, this one was probably better than 3. I really thought that 4 was really enjoyable.
It's hard for me because they all blur together.
Yeah.
And I can't remember specifically what was in this one.
This is one where we're going to hear it. Forval believes he's dying.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. I thought this was a great new wrinkle to it. Let's hear it. This is your number 10.
Number 10.
Oh, gosh.
Forval sense tingling.
Forval.
Must be danger around.
Yes, I'm afraid
There
some
is
danger
imminent,
around,
You know,
imminent danger.
Don't worry about the danger, guys. I'm here. I'll save you.
Forval, have you seen the film Final Destination?
I have.
You have. Well, then this will be easy to understand. You know how people died in that?
Yeah.
That's going to happen to you someday.
What's going to happen to everybody, Scott? I mean,
Yes, it happens to some people sooner than others.
yeah, sometimes
Yes.
in 3D.
Sure.
What time I think it did happen in 3D.
Yeah, maybe the third time.
I feel like it's a lot of
Probably. That sounds about right.
Or the fifth.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
probably around the third. I feel like it's just a lot of tires flying through the air and killing people.
I don't believe they went to a racetrack at one point. and-
Yeah. Poles through windshields.
There's no way a knife didn't fly at the screen at
No
some point.
way.
Oh, no way. No absolute way. Look, it's going to happen to all of us, but much like the teenagers in Final
But I mean,
Destination.
I'm doing pretty good. I got superpowers now, and I got a room and a home and a couple little jib jabs going. So
Forval, what if
everything's coming up Forval right now.
Forval, send me one of those jib jabs. But what if I were to tell you? What if I were to tell you that
And
you?
any dub smashes that you do, I would like to see
Yes,
those.
please, or any boomerangs.
Yeah, sure.
I don't want the boomerang.
Okay, good. Take him off the boomerang CC list.
I'll do a couple
But-
Bitmojis I'll throw you away.
I do like Bitmojis.
Oh, they're the bomb.
I do.
But what if I were to tell you, Forval, that instead of a little tiny room, you could have a giant cloud playground.
Yes.
With streets paved with gold, and everyone you've ever loved would be there.
Really?
Doesn't that sound wonderful?
You'd have
Forval?
Fryvault.
Fivevolt and
You'd have
Nineville.
Threeville, Nineville, Twoville,
Sevenville.
and
Oh.
Anvil.
Everyone but Fivevolt.
Yeah, Fivevolt's a problem.
Cincovillle.
Yeah.
My Spanish brother.
Yeah.
See.
Catorceville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They would all be there.
They would all be there.
And Whoopi too.
If you like.
Well, I don't know about Whoopi.
Soon she'll be along directly.
Just like
Sooner than you might think.
Yes.
Pass her a penny from under the door.
Yeah, the original Ghost.
Even the fellow who played the mean ghost in Ghost, he'll be there. And Patrick Swayze. he'll
Patrick
be there.
Swayze's there right now.
Wow.
Yeah. What if I told you that could be yours and might be yours very, very
And
soon?
will be yours.
Well, I would say that's the most wonderful thing I've ever heard. It sounds like the most beautiful place on earth, but I mean, not on earth, but I have things to do down here. I've just been blessed with these powers, and I'm just starting to realize
You're
that
saying-
life is worth living, and
You're-
it's not about stabbing.
You're saying, well, what a wonderful realization you've finally come to. But are you saying you have unfinished business?
Yeah.
This complicates things.
Forval, lie down for just a little bit. Conserve your strength.
conserve your
I need
strength.
to talk to Scottrick.
Yes.
I'll be right back. Just gonna take a little nip nap.
Sidebar with Lloyd.
Okay.
Lord.
Oh, Lloyd is right out of order.
Lloyd Andrew Lord
Not at
Webber.
all. Of all the things you could call me, don't call me
Christopher Lloyd. Christopher Lloyd, miss? What? You don't know what I'm talking about.
Making less and less sense.
Yeah, well, look, what is going on here? You think he has unfinished business?
What I'm afraid of
Yes.
is that if we don't make him right with this idea that his demise is imminent,
Yes.
he will have unfinished business and he will haunt us as a ghost.
Much like the dad who drank the acid on Christmas Eve.
Wait, is he a ghost?
I think he's a ghost.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. Much like the Sunset Boulevard house
Yes, the Sunset Boulevard house.
with William Holden
Yes,
in the pool.
That house is haunted by the entire cast of Sunset Boulevard.
Do you think William Holden, people always would come up to him and say, "Hey, you William Holden, I need the pill. I need the pill again."
Do I think they would always do that?
Yes, I need the pill. Give me that pill.
Or do I think it ever happened?
Either. God damn it. Oh, God.
Yeah, take your pill.
Okay. I'm back. Oh, full strength.
It was close. You were starting to slip there for a moment.
Full strength.
It's insane. You started to say the stupidest shit.
I'm back, though. I'm
Oh, thank
on
heavens.
the top of my game.
Thank heavens.
for little girls. What do we need to do? Do we need to get him right with?
Yes, we need to get him to accept what is to happen.
Sure,
that he
the
does
stages
not-
of grief.
Yes,
Yes, the final one.
Exactly.
Yes. Do we need to go through the other ones? Denial, etc.
Denial.
Yes.
Hey,
Hey, fuck you.
Anger.
Yeah. I'm
Were you
saying.
paraphrasing anger? with,
Yeah.
Hey, fuck you.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't remember that term, anger.
Bargaining.
Yes.
Just a quick.
Give me
if
that
you,
pill.
If you can't remember the term, you might need a mnemonic device that might help you remember.
Okay. Very
Sorry, I'm
good.
gonna go back to
Okay.
bed for a
So
second.
anger. Well, okay. So anger is what is A?
Anger.
Okay. What's N?
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
There's already a mnemonic device. A mnemonic device for this.
Don't raise the mailer demon, please.
It's DABDA.
Dabda. What do we have?
Denial.
Denial.
Anger. Bargaining.
Dabda.
Despair.
Despair.
And acceptance.
Dabda. What about despair? Yes. Okay. Denial. Anger. Bargaining.
Despair.
How can
acceptance.
anyone remember Dabda?
You just said it, so good work.
That reminds me of my good friend Dabda Coleperson.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, hey. Thank you.
Not a moment
The
too soon.
Pill's effects have
Yeah,
not
take that
taken.
pill. You're saying some stupid shit.
Take another pill. I wonder if you're taking so many of those pills.
Give me
that
a
you're
red.
Decreasing the effectiveness.
Give me a blue. Where's Jessica Jones?
You're beyond limitless at this point.
Oh, my gosh.
There's Jessica Jones.
Never mind. What is your unfinished business?
Excuse me. Just, to bring...
Forval, shut up for a moment.
Oh, what the fuck did you just say to me?
That's from a comical book. Give me a red, give me a blue. Which character is that?
Well, it's Nuke, but he
Yes.
he then moved from the Daredevil universe into Jessica Jones television universe.
Yes, I see.
Yeah.
Wait, was he in the first season of the?
Yes, sir.
Yes, that's right. I forgot that fellow took the pills.
Yes.
Because
Give
when
me
I
a red,
think
give
red
me a
and
blue.
blue pill, I don't think of the Matrix fucking first.
No,
Exactly. That's the
Christ.
thing. But then
No, don't get on my side. You were just mean to me for a second. Now I'm pissed.
Yeah, we're pissed at you.
Scottree.
Yeah, we're angry at you,
So
right,
angry at
Forval?
you.
Yeah, we're teaming
You
up.
told me to shut up, man.
This is a Marvel team up.
Yes, Hulk smash,
Hulk smash.
Hulk dub smash.
Let me posit this.
Avengers, let's ambo.
What if Andrew Lloyd Webber didn't say a thing that made you mad?
Oh, Watu the Watcher.
Can you imagine?
This is a
that
parallel universe. And he presents it
Yes,
to us right now.
Forbidden to interfere, but he sees all.
So there would be no Hulk smash mouth moments.
No.
Yeah.
Under the wire. Got that
Yeah,
one.
thank you. I think some listeners were a little upset I didn't get it in earlier.
Forval, I do apologize.
Yes.
It's
I have
okay.
nothing but the highest esteem for you.
Thank you. And you don't even have to apologize because I'm past that now. But it's all this
You're
superhero
gonna be
talk is
past a
making me
lot.
think that I have finally found my true calling, which is helping people instead of being a stabby little bull.
Yes. Well, carry that kind of feeling into whatever happens next to you. You know what I mean?
Scottrick, there's nothing for it. We've got to tell him.
We've got to just tell
so
him.
he can
We have
accept
to tell
it.
him. Yes. Dub smash. What is it again?
Oh dear.
W.
Dabda.
Dabda.
What's happened?
Forville.
Orville.
What's wrong?
The spider that bit you was packed full of radiation,
Yes.
Oh, no.
but it hasn't given you superlative powers.
No.
Hold on one sec.
Do you see how you're about to vomit?
Yeah.
Yes. That's not a special sense warning you the danger is imminent.
The strange thing is I threw up 4 apples, but I'm only 3 apples high.
How did you fit that in?
No.
Congratulations.
That's why my belly was so distended.
Oh.
Forville, I'm afraid I have to tell you, you're dying. Dear.
You're dying.
You're dying.
You're dying. You're almost dead. You're going to be dead
I know.
within
Radiation
the next
poisoning.
20, 25, 30 minutes,
More like-
probably after plugs.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Do you think really?
I think exactly.
Yes.
It's a certainty.
But Forville, this is natural. Death comes to all things.
Yes. Yes.
But I was doing so well.
In 100 years, none of us will be here. Just think of it that way. And we'll all be...
wealthy people will be.
But I
Really?
just turned it
Oh,
around.
The singularity?
I better not tell you now.
All right.
Yeah.
You just turned your life around, and at what better time could there be?
Fell in love and got a home and started a real life.
But Forval, what's wonderful is you did manage to do all these things before the end of your life, which is very, very soon.
Yes, a lot of people don't get that chance. A lot of people are just miserable assholes right up until the moment they die.
Yeah.
You Ebenezer Scrooge did. The one as big as me.
So I'm definitely gonna die?
Yes,
I'm afraid so.
Is there anyone you want to call?
Ghostbusters?
Ghostbusters,
I mean,
really?
That's the only possible answer
What do you think
to that question.
What do you think about the reboot?
Even if I was dying, I think it's going to be great.
Well, I just don't know about turning them into women.
What a strange question
I
to
think it's-
ask.
God, life is too short to be like that.
I think
Literally.
I think if it's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Woman, maybe. But they got to do it across the board, and then turn all the women from the first one into men. So I think that the ghost that gives Dan Aykroyd a blowjob, that's got to be a male ghost who gives Kate, goes down on her or something like that. Those are my rules.
And certainly all of the extras should all be gender reversed as well.
Yes, exactly.
They should count the number of extras.
Ron Jeremy was an extra in Ghostbusters.
What?
That's a real thing. You could see him predominantly featured during the last scene. Hey!
Oh, God, no!
dear.
Why are we
That's
wasting
actually
time?
a real thing.
Why are we wasting time talking about that?
I have no doubt. Conserve your strength, dear Forval.
Is there anyone you want to call? Any family? Any Whoopi? Do you want to call Whoopi?
Is there anyone who should be here at this hour?
The more I think about it, I don't know if I got anybody.
Oh, dear.
I'm starting to feel so alone.
Oh, dear.
Almost like Kevin in that movie.
I feel like I've been left here.
Yeah.
I feel like my next door neighbor is Mitch McAllister, and he screwed this whole thing up for everybody.
But he's really
and
nice.
If he didn't exist, these movies wouldn't exist.
Oh, no. What do we do, Forval? What do we do? Can we make you comfortable at all? Can we?
So you're no longer denying that you're going to.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you guys seem so adamant about it.
He did deny it for a minute. He said
He did deny it for a minute, but now he doesn't
moments
seem to
ago,
What's
I
next
felt
in
like I
W?
was-
Well, it's A.
What is it then? Dabda?
Dab.
What's anger?
Christ's sake.
I can't remember
Get it together,
There's no way
Scoffers.
this could be happening.
This mnemonic device
There's
is
no
moving.
way this could be happening.
No, yes, you're angry. No, you're denying.
I'm not gonna die.
Okay, this is.
I'm gonna stay alive.
It's a dub smash.
Oh my gosh. It's a whole dub smash.
It's a mashup dub smash of denial and anger.
Oh my gosh. What's after that? Beauty? What is it?
Why would it be beauty?
I don't know. I
Why
don't know what
would it
this
be
is.
beauty?
Bitterness? What is it? What's the B?
Bargaining.
Bargaining.
I don't feel so good all of a sudden.
Poor Forval.
Poor Forval.
Look, maybe if you gave me some of your blood, I could stay alive. Maybe
I don't know. How do you want to get this blood?
through a transfusion of sorts.
I don't know that we have the
When you
time
say
to go
of
through.
sorts, what exactly
Oh,
are you
yes,
talking
good
about?
catch, good catch.
I mean, I'm not a medical doctor, but I would take my knife, cut your throat, and then maybe drink that shit.
That's not really the way blood
It
works.
doesn't have to be your throat. It could be an arm or a leg. Or
No, I don't think that's going to do the trick. You see,
Yeah. Plus, I don't think you can find a vein on me. Never mind. Look, I don't
I'll
think
wait to
it's
have
gonna,
that explained to me later.
Yeah, I don't think
the pills are wearing off.
I don't think it's gonna happen. What's next? Dub da 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 d d d d d d d dub da d d
Dab da.
dab da dub dab da
Denial, anger,
bargaining death. What is
Why
it?
would there be an A after death?
It stands for after death.
No, it doesn't. Forval,
AD?
don't- please.
What is it?
Despair.
Despair.
The saddest one.
Just sad because I just got a room and I just got all this nice stuff, and now I'm gonna leave it all.
And you have a
behind.
son on the way.
I have a son.
Although one moment, Forval.
Yes.
I'm not sure about this son business.
don't know about this.
He thought he had superpowers.
Yeah, but
He's just dying of radiation.
At the same time,
poisoning.
we've never gotten his age. He could, do you have pubes?
Excuse me?
You heard me.
Rather a personal question towards the end, but please do answer it.
Yeah.
See, I think he's old enough to.
But they're not on me.
Yeah.
I just carry them around in a bag.
I think his
Are they
seat.
yours or someone else's?
I don't
Wait, is it
know.
Jay Davidson's?
It's Jay Davidson.
Oh no.
from the crying games.
Certainly.
Yeah.
I don't keep them in my bandolier.
I'm wondering if his seed might find purchase.
Perhaps
I don't know.
in Whoopi Goldberg's barren womb.
I think anything's possible at this point. He might have a son.
Today has proven that, Scott Rick.
Yes,
You're right.
I don't know.
I do. I have a little baby boy.
It's terrible. It's
4.5-ville.
4.5-ville.
Yeah.
This is
Did you hear
terrible.
That was a real stomach sound.
Well, these sorts of things happen at the end.
What's next in W? In dubda, dibdab, dibdab, jibjab? What is it?
It's Dabda,
What's-
as it has been for the past 15 minutes.
What is it? A. Anger.
No, we've done that one. It's acceptance.
Acceptance. Forval, you're going to die.
I am.
You are. Wow. Okay, that was quick.
Really, he's all in.
Wow. With a
Got
bullet.
it. Well done, you.
Wow. Okay.
Forval, yes.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
But Forval, may I
I think
say?
that's it for little old Forwell boy.
May I say that I'm so glad that we got to see you once more, and
One
that
last time.
you've turned your life around.
You've been such a friend to the show.
I can't tell you how happy that makes me.
Yeah.
I came here with the goodwill and kindness of a little orphan boy. Yes. Then I killed everything and did a bunch of bad stuff, and you guys are so nice to accept me back. And
Yeah.
what I thought was going to be a new chapter in my life turned out to be
The end,
the end.
as
Yeah,
Coco Marx would say.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Rather abrupt.
yeah, that was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Number 10.
That's right. Dabda. Dabda.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
Denial, anger, bargaining, despair, acceptance.
Acceptance.
Have sex with each other.
Lock
Have
her up.
sex with
Lock
each
her
other.
up. Lock her
Build
up.
the wall
Lock
of
her up.
sex.
All right. Speaking of acceptance, we need to accept that we need to take a break.
All right.
What do you think about that?
I guess I have no choice.
We still have episode 9 and 8 coming up, as well as the live episode number 3, and a little surprise at the end of the episode. So stick around. We are going to be right back with more Comedy Bang Bang after this. I tell you, hot bods. Am I right? Did I get your attention? That's right. Everyone wants one. To have one, that is. Yes, everyone wants a hot bod. Everyone's crazy and obsessed with fitness and trying to make sure that your bod is as hot as it can possibly be. And you know what that's led to? Is a monopoly over working out and exercise. And you know what I mean when I say that. Fitness trackers. Well, finally, there is a fitness tracker for every body, the Huawei Fit. That's right, the Huawei Fit. They are back, the Huawei Fit. The Huawei Fit is changing the way normal people like you, not like me because I'm incredibly toned, but normal people like you work out. This is a fitness watch for every body. And what does that mean? That means every shape, every size, every age, every experience, every etc. Lightweight, stylish design. The good people at Huawei Fit sent me one of these Huawei Fits. This is a lightweight and stylish design. Okay, you can say, oh, I like the way my fitness tracker looks. This looks better than any fitness tracker out there. And you may be saying, okay, it looks fine, but, I need it to pair with my things. This pairs and fits with every part of your life. Exercise scientifically without being weighed down by your phone. You know how with a lot of these fitness trackers, you have to carry your phone in your pocket? And if you're jogging around, it gets bulky. You don't need it. They have custom exercise plans, real-time guidance, training analysis, continuous heart rate monitoring, and sleep tracking. Yeah, the Huawei Fit has all of that. A multi-sport mode in case you play multiple sports. Running, swimming, cycling, training, walking, more. Smart or smart notifications, just like the other smart watches you've seen, featuring caller ID, texts, social networks, calendar alerts, super long battery life, a 6-day working time. Enhance your sports and fitness experience without breaking the bank or compromising who you are. So, visit Huawei Fit at huawei.fit
huawei.fit/comedy bang bang. Now, let me spell that for you. HUAWEI. HUAWEI. That's Huawei.fit/comedy bang bang. You can purchase your Huawei Fit and start getting more out of your workouts. That's Huawei.fit/comedy bang bang. Comedy Bang Bang, we're back here with Paul F. Tompkins, and we're deep in the top 10. I mean, we're balls deep in the top 10 at this point.
So in there. We're
We're
so
up
in there.
the top 10's guts.
We're all up in them guts.
Oh, my God. I mean, we heard number 10. That means we're in top 10.
Hey, balls deep is a gross phrase, right?
Yeah, sure.
It's not what you would call couth.
Sure. It's
But-
fun to say.
Up in them guts.
Yeah. Even grosser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're acknowledging
On the scale.
you're kind of acknowledging the clinical nature of
sex. Yeah.
That it's like it's these body parts that are inserted and everything.
It's weird to think about, first of all, while you're doing it. That it's strange to think about that you're like in guts. Like that's people's stomach linings are just, right next to your penis head.
So is that kind of what is that kind of what you were saying, is that we were having sex so
your lower intestine is mere centimeters away from my shaft.
yeah. Like I might as well be inserting my
stabbing
penis. Yeah. Stabbing you with my penis.
Yeah.
In your abdomen.
Yeah.
Into your, like, piercing your stomach lining.
Yeah, you may as well, like, if your belly button were a hole, I may as well just be having sex with
your
it.
stomach acids might as well be eating away at the head of my penis.
Right. Yes. That's exactly what one is saying. I'm glad we took a little diversion into really breaking it down. I appreciate that, Paul. Always one to want to discuss those things in great detail, Paul F. Tompkins.
You know me. It's all I want to do is talk about sex.
You could barely
sex
say
things.
it.
I couldn't think of a thing. I was like, do I say a super gross thing or do I say a super innocuous thing?
And instead you almost couldn't get the word sex out.
Sex.
All right, here we go. Let's get into it. This is your episode number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9. Number 9. What a weird rumor that Paul McCartney was dead and that no one was, and people believed it?
Yeah.
And they believed it because of a picture he took where he was out of sync with the other Beatles.
Yeah.
Like I've never understood the logic of that. They took that as evidence. He's out of step with the other Beatles.
Yes.
He's got all these things different than the other Beatles.
The license plate on the car in the picture was a clue, and
But here's what I don't understand.
He's got his shoes off. And
if he were dead, he wouldn't have been able to take that picture.
I think they supposed right after the picture was taken, he died.
Because he was out of step with everyone and there were so many differences?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any
All
sense
of
to
those
me.
things
All
together.
those things made him have an
They caused his
aneurysm?
death, yeah. Well, we don't know. We don't know what the cause is.
It's so
All we know is they
strange.
covered it up.
When he actually, remember, when he turned 64,
Yeah.
every headline was, Paul is 64 or whatever. Do you think when he actually passes away, rest in power, that the headlines are Paul is dead?
1,000% they are.
They will be, won't
Yeah,
they?
for sure.
And we hope
For
it doesn't
sure.
happen. I mean, 2016 was bad enough. We certainly hope that 2017 does not mean that we lose a Beatle, because we've already lost one. John Lennon's still around,
Now,
as fans of the show know.
that's right. Now, when Paul McCartney turned 64, did he fulfill all of the things that were in the song?
Well,
when
I
he was
don't
64?
know if the person he was singing to still needed him.
Well, that's true because it's a question.
Yeah.
It's all a question to.
It's all a question.
It's a
like-
second person song.
Like, are you going to still love me?
Will you still need me? Will you still feed me?
Feed me? Yeah.
But then he's also saying things like,
You'll be older too.
You'll be older too. We'll have grandchildren, and their names will be Vera, Chuck, and Dave.
Is that really the lyric?
Very specific.
Did that come to pass?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Find out.
Yeah, that's true.
I think he's got grandchildren.
Does he have grandchildren?
He's got a daughter.
He does have a daughter.
She's like, she's old enough. You know what I'm saying? Like,
She hasn't been Zoltard, if you know what I mean.
why do I feel like There's this new dynamic where I start us on it,
Right.
and then when you continue it, then I get grossed out.
I know. But what's weird is you don't like to start on it.
I know.
Usually I'm
This
the one
is
who
what
starts
you've
on it.
done to me.
I'm sorry. You've coming down to my level.
You've coming down to my level.
You've coming down to my level. Technicality, no down boo.
Oh, remember?
By the way, shirts in the store available for pre-order. Technicality,
Is
no
that
down
true?
boo over shirts. Yes.
Wow.
Got a couple of new shirts in the store. Also a Hey Nong Man Ain't Nothing to Fuck With. So, and speaking of Hey Nong Man Ain't Nothing to Fuck With, let's get to our number 9 episode. This is from, guess what? We heard February 15th earlier, which was 1 week after February 8th, which was the previous episode. This is February 18th. This is episode 402.
This is the following week.
Yeah, just the following Thursday.
The following Thursday.
We've heard 400, 401, and 402 on the countdown at this point.
All in a row.
All in a row. This is an episode called Solo Bolo Trollo. Now, the Solo Bolos, if you're listening for the first time, the Ben Schwartz, who we talked about on our last episode with Horatio Sands, he was on the episode. He was on an episode with me, and
He is on an episode.
normally, if you're listening to Comedy Bang Bang, the format is thus. I'll have a person, a comedian, or an actor on as themselves for a good 20, 25, 30 minutes, and then we'll take a break, and then a comedian will come on and be a character. Now,
a weirdo.
A weirdo. Now, we were having such a good time with Ben and I, riffing, that he said we should do a whole episode just of this, just of the riffing together, because he was tired of taking the break and having someone come in and
then they got to talk.
And then they got to So he said, let's do an episode just of this. Now, we did one called the Solo Bolo. People loved it. We did another one called the Solo Bolo Doslo. People love that. That was on the countdown of last year. This is the Solo Bolo Trollo. We've also done the Solo Bolo Quattrolo. We'll see if that ends up on the countdown. Hint, it does not. And
But we will still see.
we will still see
That
if
it
it
does
does. Yes. People liked the Trollo. Weirdly, this is now people. I think the Quattrolo was maybe better. That had the birth of the phrase "Hey Nong Man Ain't Nothing to Fuck With," as said by Lin-Manuel Miranda, writer of Hamilton. There is our sound effects record going on, and people like that episode a lot. But I think something about the name, the Trollo, they voted for that instead of the Quattrolo. Maybe we split the vote. Who knows?
Oh.
Maybe if we had only done one this year, it would have been higher on the countdown.
Got greedy.
But we got greedy. We did a Quattrolo. So anyway.
It's a thing that calls out to be an annual event. Not
a
biannual event.
Are we saying that right? But this is the one that made the countdown. This is the Solo Bolo Trollo. This is what happens on these is Ben and I, we get together, we riff a lot, and we sing a lot. Kind of like what you're hearing with Paul and I here doing.
I think more singing happens.
More singing
with you
happens.
guys.
We haven't sung a lot on this one yet.
We have not. I wonder if we'll sing it all.
I wonder if we will. Hint, we will. So we're going to hear a chunk from the Solo Bolo Trollo. We have done something on each one called the Olympic Song Challenge, where one of us starts off singing a song, and then the other one has to jump in with a new song that sort of the previous song reminds them of or has something to do with, and we keep it going as long as we can. They've turned into some wonderful, wonderful musical medleys over the years, and this one is no exception. This is the Olympic Song Challenge from your episode 9.
Number 9.
All right, we've done this in the last Solo Bolo Doslo.
And now it's going to be done in all of them.
It was
What was it called?
I'll tell you what it's called, the Elegant Mr. S. It was called
My toes need looking.
it was called the Solo Bolo Olympic Song Challenge. The Solo Bolo Olympic Song Challenge.
Solo Bolo
Olympic Song Challenge. And here's what it is. Benny and I challenge each other. We have to sing songs that exist. They're not the made-up bullshit that we've been doing this entire time. Right. These are songs that actually exist from, films, musicals, anything. I mean, or even just music. There are a lot of just songs. One of us starts off with a song,
and then the other person has to blend into a song that sort of reminds you of
It's
that
an
song.
improv thing that I forget what it's called. I think it's called something.
It's called the Solo Bolo Olympic Song Challenge.
Sorry, right. I brought it here. Now we've changed the name. Correct.
All right. So you brought it here? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I started this bit here.
No, I started this bit. You motherfucker. Why do you not want to take responsibility for bits that you did create?
Someone look this up. I guarantee you. And in the comment section, hashtag
You
Scott's
are
wrong.
100% wrong.
No, I probably explained this.
No, I brought it up to you and you said, ooh, I like this. Let's do it.
I love how I'm
I
always
just
wrong.
listened to it. Why? I mean, come on. Take responsibility at some point. All right. So.
And this is especially for that guy who said, Scott and Ben, please stop singing.
This goes out to you.
This goes out to that gentleman, wherever he is.
Hopefully he's in a ditch somewhere, passed away.
Oh, I bet he's listening to this. He's a fan.
Not of
I
this.
guess not, no.
All right, so we're going to do, one of us starts with a song, then we blend into another song that the other person, we go back and forth, and we try to kind of end it in a spectacular fashion.
Yes, and one song has to inspire the other one. It can't just be a random song.
It can't just be a random, it's got to like something lyrically or musically or something like that. Something's got to get us into this.
Okay.
All right. So I want you to, I started last time. I want you to start this time. Just any song off the dome, off the top of your head.
Can I go Hamilton? Can we go Hamilton off the bat?
We could if you want, sure. Yeah.
Or do you just want to get into a montage of it? I could feel you wanting.
I don't know.
A montage
Whatever you
of
want
it.
to do. Whatever you want to do. Anything you want to do.
No, let's start without that, and we'll see if we get there somehow.
All right. Here we go.
Okay, give me a second.
Okay. It can't be happy birthday. That's my one rule.
Okay, I got it. Ready?
All right. Here we go.
Happy
No.
What? You don't know what I was gonna say.
What were you gonna say?
Happy birthday to you.
See, that's exactly the song I did.
You start off then.
All right. Here we go.
I didn't think that was that bad.
It was okay. Here we go. Ready? Take me home
Take
tonight.
me home tonight. I don't wanna hit your ground till city light. Here we go now. Take me home tonight. I don't wanna be your baby.
Be my little baby.
Be my baby.
Be my
baby.
baby.
Go back. And that kind of fool can see that was wrong. Oh yeah, and I just can't live with the bound. Baby, come back.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back, baby
Barbecue
back.
sauce. Chicken in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time. When pizza's on a bagel, you get pizza anytime. Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time. When pizza's on a bagel, we can have pizza anytime.
Say something, talk to him.
Ooh.
Say something, anything. At the light of the light of the light of the light.
Talk, happy talk.
Talk about things you like to do. You gotta have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna make a dream come true?
I want it, baby.
Dream a little
Yes.
dream of me.
Oh, give me it though, go.
Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come,
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on,
let's
play. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, let's play. 'Cause all that glitters is gold, and the bridges are break 'em
ba da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da.
I thought you were going to sing it, no? I am not throwing away my shot. Yo, I am not throwing away my shot. Hey, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm gonna get a scholarship to King's College. I probably shouldn't have bragged, but damn, I'm making the stylish. Got a lot of brains and no polish. Oh no, your beat is making me forget the fucking words. Here we go.
Throwing away my
shot.
I'm not throwing away
I got
my
this. I know this.
shot.
Wait, I want to do this
I'm
one.
just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot.
I'm gonna get a scholarship to King's College. I probably shouldn't have bragged, but dag, I'm amazed and astonished. The problem is I got a lot of brains but no polish. I got a problem just to be heard with every word. I drop knowledge. I'm a diamond in the rough, a shining piece of coal. Try to reach my goal. My power speech unimpeachable. Only 19, but my mind is older. New York City, she's getting colder. I showed every burden, every disadvantage. I learned to manage. I ain't got a gun to brandish. I walk the streets famished. Plan is fan this spark into a flame. But man, it's getting dark, so let me spell out my name. I am the ALEXANDER. We are meant to be a colony that runs independently. Meanwhile, Britain keeps shitting on us endlessly. Essentially, tax us relentlessly. King George turns around, runs a spending spree. We will never let his descendant free. So there will be a revolution in this century.
Feed me. Feed me.
Here we go now.
Feed me, Seymour. Feed me all night long. You can do it. Feed me, Seymour.
Feed me all night long. That's right, motherfucker. Here we come one time.
'Cause if you feed me, Seymour, I can grow up big and strong.
Maybe
Far away, or maybe all nearby, she'll be playing piano. He'll be baking a pie.
Baking a house of maybe far away, or maybe
real
nearby.
She'll be going to Cuba. He'll star in House of Pies. Betcha they're smart. Betcha they're dumb. Betcha they're idiots.
Fucked right in his bum. Yes, he said it. Maybe they know how sweet it could be. Little does Scott know, the fucking will be from me.
A lampshade of my
good
own. A house that's real pristine.
Ooh.
A man who read the paper. And a guy who drinks
just
Listerine. A thing right out of a little thing called Good Housekeeping Magazine. Far from Skid Row, I hope we'll go somewhere that it's not easy being green, being the color of the flowers and the trees. I wonder why, wonder why, wonder.
I wonder who wrote the book of love?
Who wrote the book of love? Who wrote the book of love?
First page was pretty good, but second page was great. It talked about how love is weird and I masturbate to your face.
When I write the book, when I write the book about my love, when I write the book about my love.
My love. Sabba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba, my love.
Sabba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba, my love. My shot.
Number 9.
Yes.
Yes.
The Olympic Song Challenge. And Michael Hardigan, by the way,
Does a great job.
does a great job putting orchestral arrangements behind those, which we will play one of those a little later in our countdown.
He does them in the dark.
He does them in the dark?
Orchestral arrangements.
Yes, he performs and composes them in the dark.
Well, he's blind.
He is blind. Yeah, he's a blind. Yeah. Isn't it weird how so many blind people are good at piano?
Yeah.
Isn't that strange?
Do you think the piano makes them blind?
It's not. I mean, it might be more. Look, don't blame the piano. I've always said that.
Hey, how come there's not a scene in Daredevil where he plays the piano?
Yeah, he should be able to.
Of all people.
Out of anyone,
Yeah.
it seems like he should have never gone into law and just gone into being like a Ray Charles famous guy.
Yeah. I mean, he probably would be able to read music. He just like sense how,
this is a
how
good
far
question.
away the ink is.
This is a good question. Okay, Matt Murdock, he has
Yeah.
extra senses where he's sort of like a bat where he can hear and smell, and this causes a radar
well,
sense.
now he doesn't have extra senses.
It's
He
just
has-
heightened.
His senses are so heightened that
he
they
has-
compensate for his lack of the one sense.
But here's the question. That doesn't mean he can play piano all that well. It just means he can sense where the piano is. He still probably is a dumb shit about like, oh, what? This one goes bing bong, but you know what I mean? Like you and I could see a piano. That doesn't mean we can sit down and actually play it all that well.
True, but we're not blind.
But you see what I'm saying?
Scott, I'm trying to go along with your premise that blind people are great at the piano. And now I feel like you're fighting me in your own argument.
I know I
So-
am. I'm trying to, but that is,
Okay,
I'm trying
so
to figure out where.
I'm trying to figure out what our relationship is.
What, you
how
and I?
Yeah, how we feel about blind people at the piano.
Okay, look.
Are you blind? Am I the piano?
All right, let's take a break. When we come
All
back,
right.
we are going to hear your. Our live episode will be right after the break.
Oh.
We're going to crack the top 3 right after this.
Yeah.
We will be right back with more Comedy Bang Bang after this. Hey everyone, we're brought to you, of course, it wouldn't be the holidays without them. We're brought to you by Lisa. You know Lisa. Lisa's like, how to describe them? The Tom Shoes or Warby Parker for mattresses. Well, it's the holiday season. I know what you're up to this Christmas. The kids get up all excited because Santa's come. Well, you know who's not excited? You and me, because we know Christmas just means all the mattress stores are open trying to sell you last-minute holiday mattresses. No more. Not in 2016, not in 2017. Never again. Lisa has done away with the awkward mattress showroom experience we all have to go through on Christmas Day by creating a luxury mattress ordered completely online. Ships for free to your doorstep, compressed into a box the size of a mini fridge. Phoom is the sound the Lisa makes when you open up that box. Make sure your personal possessions are nowhere around this because phoom, it opens up and you have a full-size mattress. The 10-inch mattress comes in all sizes. And it's crafted with 3 unique foam layers, including 2 inches of memory foam, 2 inches of a really cool latex-like foam called Avena that is perforated to keep you as cool as the other side of the pillow. And the Lisa mattress is 100% made in the USA and ships for free to anywhere in the USA and the Canada. Lisa gives you 100 nights to try your mattress risk-free. That's a third of a year. That's like 4 months. Hey, try this mattress for 4 months. What a weird company. And for every 10 they sell, they donate 1 to a shelter, which is even greater. So go to lisa.com/bangbang. That's LEESA.com/bangbang. Enter the promo code bangbang at checkout. You are going to get an unbelievable $75 off. Merry Christmas from Lisa. Never go into that mattress store again. Comedy Bang Bang, we are back, and it is time, Paul, to crack into our live countdown, our mini countdown within the countdown.
It is time to crack into it.
Yes. You try talking as much as I'm talking. By the way, how much? What do you think the ratio is?
You act like I don't know what this is. Like I've never done the same thing.
I know.
You try talking for 5 minutes.
But now that I'm on a new topic.
Oh, new topic.
What do you think the ratio is of talking on these best ofs? You to me. 60-40, or is it
Oh my
a
God.
true 50-50?
I think it's probably 55-45.
55-45?
Yeah.
Okay. What about 51-50?
Oh, shit. I can't drive
Shit.
55. Oh, you ate one too?
All right, let us get into our mini countdown, our live. We're counting down the the top 4 episodes out of the 39 live ones we did this year. This is your episode 3.
Number 3.
All right, this was August 28th. August 28th. The end of the end of Augie Doggy, certainly. We were definitely in the throes of Augie Doggy at this point.
So wait, okay.
End of August.
Was this San Diego?
No, sir. San Diego Comic-Con.
End of August. End of August, we were in Australia.
That's right. We were in Australia. This is the episode from Sydney, Australia.
G'day.
G'day.
So this made the best of, well, we didn't vote on when we did the Howl wrap up.
Yeah.
For the
that
tour.
wasn't a countdown.
Wasn't a countdown. We just decided what the best was.
This wasn't a countdown.
Don't call it a countdown.
Uh-huh.
We just decided what we thought the best of was, right?
No, we just went through the episodes. We didn't
Wasn't
really.
it called a best of, though?
It was a best of, but it was like, we may have cut out some. I don't know, Paul. We're in the middle of this best of. Can we just focus on this one?
Fair enough, bro.
This is you, Paul F. Tompkins.
Hi.
Lauren Lapkus went on this leg of the tour, and also Mike Hanford
Handman.
was here with us, and we were joined by a very special guest, Claudia O'Doherty.
That's correct.
You heard her earlier in the countdown with Weird Al and Jessica McKenna, and she is from Australia, and I just reached out to her and said, you know what? I wonder if she'll be in Australia. I don't know how often she goes to Australia. Turns out she only goes twice a year for 1 week at a time. So I had a 1 in 26 chance. And she happened to be in Sydney on the day we were playing Sydney.
She had just gotten back.
She'd just gotten back that day. She had just flown in, I believe, that morning. And she decided to appear on the show and was a great addition and gave the people in Sydney a thrill. She was treated like a rock star there.
Yes, she was. And deservedly so.
Deservedly so. Now, this is, we'll hear a little bit from Claudia. I don't know who you're playing. Who are you playing in this? I
Lord
don't have
Andrew
it in
Lloyd
the notes.
Webber.
That's right, Andrew Lloyd Webber. And I can't remember who Lauren is.
Oh, who Lauren was maybe Todd?
Maybe Todd, maybe I can't remember. But I do know that Mike Hanford is going to be Calvin Redding.
That's right.
One of the most exasperating characters.
Oh.
By the way, when you hear this, it's about 1,100 people in the crowd. We arrived at the venue to find that, unlike what is required by the contracts, there were no seats in the venue.
Yes,
and that it was a standing venue, like a rock club.
Yes.
And 1,100 seats at theater, everyone was standing. And we had 2 openers. Yeah. We had Mike Hanford as the normal opener, and then we also had another opener who did like 15 minutes, local stand-up.
In retrospect, we probably didn't have to send Mike out there.
Probably not. Yeah, we could have just come out.
Just had that one guy who was like a part of the deal that we had no control over.
Right.
Who was perfectly fine.
Perfectly fine. So and then we did a 2-hour show, I believe,
with an intermission too.
Was it with an intermission?
We had to have an intermission.
Right. So this was so long, and this is at we'll first hear from Claudia, but when you listen to Mike at the end, just put yourself in the mind of you're a standing audience member who's been there for 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
All right. This is your number 3.
Number 3.
I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm a greyhound breeder. And
okay, I'm not sure how I would know that about you.
well, I think we're friends. I mean,
Friends would tell a friend something like, I'm a greyhound breeder.
friends would ask friends if you were a greyhound breeder.
So you ask every single person you meet when you're deciding if they're going to be your friend or not, if they're a greyhound breeder.
Yeah.
Okay, it never came up to me.
No, we did talk about it. And
we did?
Yeah, we did talk about it.
What did we say? Remind me of the conversation.
You were sick that day. You were like, I've got a fever. Anything I say today, I may not remember. And I was like, okay, Scott, I'll get you a glass of water. But first, are you a greyhound breeder? And you're like, I'm not. And then you didn't ask me, but I was like, I should tell you. I thought it's kind of rude that you weren't asking me. But I was like, I should tell you. I am a fine greyhound breeder.
What was my reaction, if you recall? Was I was just happy to get the water?
You fainted.
I
You were
fainted.
so sick. Oh, you were so sick.
And surprised. Was it sick mixed with surprise?
Yeah, I think so. Because you love dogs.
I do. I'm a big canine lover. How many greyhounds do you have?
I have 3 greyhounds.
That's not a lot for a breeder.
They are such good greyhounds.
What, are they all male? Are they all female?
2 female and 1 male.
Well, that's lucky for him.
No, but they're siblings.
Oh.
Because they're not breeding they're the babies.
They're the babies.
They're like pups.
Okay. So how are you a breeder if you only have puppies?
I bought some greyhounds from a shop, and I entered them into a competition. I won the competition with the best greyhounds. But I it's the beginning of the greyhound breeding business.
I see. So you start with siblings, and hopefully by the 10th generation, all of that is kind of out
They're
of it.
dogs. They don't really mind. They're dogs.
They don't mind.
Yeah, they don't mind.
What is consent to a dog?
Yeah, exactly.
So what I'm not getting is you won a competition to come back to...
Well, that was just the craziest coincidence, is that the prize was a flight back to Sydney. And I'm feeling really jazzed about that because I want to see my mum, who, she's my mum. I love my mum. I keep winning competitions that she sets up, and so I don't get to see much of her. So I'm like, great, I'm going to see my mum. I send her a text. I'm like, great news, I'm coming back. I get back to Glebe, where my mum lives. Yes.
Glebe?
Yes.
That's a place here?
Yeah. Have I not sung you my song about Glebe?
Oh, you have a song about Glebe? Please step right up and...
Well, it's kind of about my life in Glebe. It goes like, it's called Claudia of Glebe. Do you want to hear it now?
Yes.
Okay, it goes like this. I walk through Glebe with a pie in my hand. I have a lot to give. I walk through Glebe with my heart on my sleeve. I have a lot of life to live because I'm Claudia of Glebe.
All right, let's break that down. You have a pie in your hand.
Yeah. Well, when I wrote the song, I had a pie in my hand.
How are you writing the song then?
Well, it's just coming to me. I'm walking through Glebe.
Sure.
It's a beautiful spring day. I have a pie in my hand.
Sure. What kind of pie are we talking?
Meat pie.
I see, which is a popular delicacy
It's a normal
here.
pie. The main pie is meat pie.
Right. Are there not fruit pies here or?
We have them, but they have no cultural significance. Just meat pies.
Got it.
Yeah.
So you were planning on eating this pie, or you were going to deliver this pie?
It's going to be my lunch. So I didn't want to eat it on the street.
Eat it on the street.
I wanted to get it. No, I didn't want to eat it on the street. So I just kept walking. I didn't want to make a mess around on the street.
Sure. You don't want crumbles to fall.
Crumb, gravy.
The accoutrement of a pie.
Yeah. Minced meat. That's it, though.
Those are the 3 things.
There's nothing else.
Crumbs, gravy, mincemeat. Anything else is in a pie?
Name something else that's in a pie.
Sure. If something else comes in there, you're in trouble.
Pie. Yeah, but you don't want anything else.
You don't want it. You don't want fingernails or...
No. Yuck.
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 Yuck. What about potatoes? Is there any...
No, it's not a shepherd's pie. It's a meat pie.
I beg your pardon. So when you order a turkey sandwich, do you expect just turkey or...
No, that's like an American thing as well, to be like, because what's chicken salad, Scott?
I didn't expect this question. I would have studied. I think it's chicken and mayonnaise, perhaps.
That's
celery.
so weird. We don't. What's that? That's crazy.
In Australia, do you list every ingredient in everything that you sell?
Pretty well on the menu. It has like the list of all the stuff in it, and you're like, oh great, BLT, bacon, lettuce, tomato. BLAT, black, bacon, lettuce, avocado, tomato.
You're saying popular sandwiches in the U.S. as well. We have these.
Well, what else goes on a turkey sandwich in America?
Tomato, mustard, sprouts.
Always those things?
No, it depends on the... Look, I don't want to litigate turkey sandwiches with you. That's not why you're here. Why are we fighting? We're such good friends.
We're such good friends. But you never remember anything about me. We talk all the time, and then you never remember anything I tell you.
I'm always sick. I'm always fainting.
Yeah.
But thank you for the glasses of water.
You're welcome. I want to keep you hydrated
Thank
because
you.
that's the number one thing people forget. Mm-hmm. And that's where the brain stops working.
It goes hydration,
out.
then 9/11.
Exactly. And then it's your pin.
Your pin is?
I'm not going to say.
Oh, never mind. I think this is a really good who's on first routine here.
We're very good at comedy.
Yeah. May I touch your pin is? I'm not going to say. You sell hay.
That's right.
I'm trying to break this down. You sell hay.
I sell hay.
You're allergic to it, it seems.
That's right. I carry 2 suitcases with me all the time.
That doesn't seem like enough hay to sell. Like if people wanted some hay.
Yeah.
Although at the same time, he's never sold any, so it's almost more than he can sell.
I never sold any down here in Australia. I do okay. Remember, I do okay in the U.S.
So you sell just enough hay to get by.
To get by.
I have a question for this haymonger.
Yeah.
In your suiting case, is it merely the hay samples, or is this the finished product?
No, I've got folders with schematics and pie charts of where the hay is coming from, how we're getting it to you, how much is it going to cost you. That's a big question a lot of people have when I'm talking about selling them hay. What's this going to cost me, they always say. I said, well, all right, well, let me find it here in the folder. I have numbers for you to look at. How much hay do you need? Then that's my question. They come back to me with a specific amount of a number of bales, usually in the hundreds that I look at. It's a graph sort of thing. I'll find that number. 100, 300. Found it. Then I'm going right on the schematic to find the price. Soon after I find it, I deliver that news vocally to the person. And in this country, I'm hearing a lot of, I actually don't need any. Thanks for wasting my time and your own, idiot.
So did you go out today and try to sell hay?
Yeah, here was my whole thing. I came down here and I said, all right, this is a country. I made that distinction in my mind. And I said, all right, I'm going to sell these people, hay for Halloween, for hay rides. I'm going to make a fortune here.
No, we don't.
Yeah, they don't have Halloween here.
That's what I find out every single place I go.
What's a hay-ride?
It hurts, it doesn't not hurt when people ask me that.
This is your livelihood. If people don't know what hay rides are.
It's my livelihood, but it's not what I care about most. But it is my livelihood.
What do you care about most?
Well, I do like the Harry Potter movies.
I almost feel like we should talk about them.
Huh? My ears are all clogged up.
Who's your favorite character? Sorry.
No, there's nothing in your life that you care about more than the Harry Potter film.
That was just one on the list.
Oh, I do beg your pardon. I'm sorry.
If
You
the
said
sorting,
it so immediately, I thought this is the most important thing in this
It's the
gentleman's life.
highest on the list, but it's not the only thing on the list.
So it is the thing you care about the most.
I guess when you put it like that, yeah, it is.
Well, do you have a family?
I do. I have a brother-in-law.
So do you have like a sibling who's married to him?
Well, not to bring the room down, but I used to. I said not to bring the room down.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, well, my sister, she got, let's just say,
What?
I'm not going to say by what, but she got run over.
I feel like if you were to say what she got run over by,
Then, these people, we don't want to hear that. We're leaving.
Well, you said the worst part. I don't think you need to conceal the identity.
No, because
of the
these
vehicle.
people might drive cars and they might say, well, I don't want to be the person to run over someone in my car. It was a car, that she got really run over. We were at a NASCAR event.
Whoa, a really fast car.
was this a race car that drove over her?
It was a NASCAR event at the local mall. They were, Tom Petty was there to do autographs.
Tom Petty?
Sorry, Richard Petty.
Was Tom Petty there, though?
He was there in line 2 behind me.
Was that
And he-
exciting?
What?
Was that an exciting feeling?
Not for me. If it was for my sister, she loves him. Loved. I should say loved. I got to get used to that.
Was it recently?
Huh?
Did she pass recently?
It was, when was this? This was right before I left for this trip. I said, can we just please do the funeral like today? I'm leaving very soon.
That's so insensitive.
I know, but we get it. We did it. We got it done. It was the fastest funeral you've ever seen.
It was quick, really?
Huh?
How fast was it?
Did you say
Sounds like some sort of setup.
Did you say a secret word?
How fast
How
was it?
fast was it?
Lightning does not strike twice.
Oh, well.
Hey, Monga, may I ask you,
Yes.
on the flight to...
Are you saying hey nong murgu?
What?
Hey nong mur.
I'm saying hey, Monga.
Oh, my mistake.
It's a strange thing. On the flight to this country, presumably from America,
Yeah, Illinois.
what did you watch on the plane?
I was trying to watch some of the old Ab Fab episodes. It was from 2006, this one was from. I said, I'll give it a shot. I turned it on, and there's a laugh track on it that I didn't appreciate. So I turned to the person next to me and said, can I borrow your headphones just for 1 second? Because they were watching the same thing. But they were watching it, about 15 seconds ahead of me. So I'd see kind of what's happening, and I did not appreciate that. I borrowed the person next to me, who I later learned his name was Reba, was wearing corduroy shorts on a plane, which I've never seen before. I said, for such a long flight, maybe you get cold. And she said, I tend to run hot. And I said, okay, explain the sweater. She's wearing an Eddie Bauer sweater. And she said, my legs run hot. I can't explain it. My husband, thinks it's the funniest thing in the world.
Was
Ray.
he on the plane?
Ray was not on the plane.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't really know them. So I borrowed her headphones. And...
Where do you think he was?
Well, I have a suspicion that he may have had his own business trip that he had to go on. Because she said something to the effect of, he's meeting with clients, and he couldn't make
You
it.
know where he was.
No, because she didn't say he flew somewhere. He's meeting with clients that I'm thinking at home? What does he do? I didn't want to ask.
Have you ever had a business meeting at your home?
Right now, I'm staying at an Airbnb. Oh, here in Australia, you mean?
No, just overall in your whole life. Have you ever had a business meeting in your
No, I
home?
usually do it either at my office or someone else's home or farm. I did one at a restaurant. I went to, I don't know if this reference is going to connect with anyone here. Applebee.
No. We
Applebee?
Applebee's.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I had a client who I was supposed to meet out in, they were down rural Route 34. This won't connect with anyone here. And I said, fine, I can't make it out that this early, or this late in the day. So is there any restaurant near you that we could be? They said, Applebee's. I said, I haven't eaten dinner yet. We met there. I had it was a salmon. It was like a glazed salmon type thing. I don't know if any of this is going to translate to you people. It's sort of like I want to say a maple glazed salmon, crusted. I don't know. The French fries were great, and I forget exactly what he had. His name was.
If you were in Illinois, would this really connect with people?
I don't know if they'd find the story interesting, but they know the route I was talking about. And they might have an interesting story to then tell me about it.
Oh, yeah.
But
how is it you've been out here 10 minutes? And
I still haven't gotten to...
haven't said a single interesting thing. That seems impossible as a human being.
I don't know if that's true.
Number 3.
Oh, exasperating. Is it not?
That character...
The hay salesman.
Who debuted
in Chicago.
In Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
It's a unique gift that Mike has, that he's able to be so calmly boring and come up with in the most inane details.
Yeah.
It's really, it's an amazing thing.
It is. It's kind of like the game that Harris played the first time he did Carl's Jr., where he said, I want to come in and do an anti-character who never says anything interesting.
Yeah.
And he couldn't help himself. And he said he just kept thinking of jokes and made that character really funny.
Yeah.
But the challenge at first was to be very boring and mundane.
Yeah.
But Mike is doing sort of that and not having an interesting story that progresses, but doing it in a slightly different way.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
And it's because it's like Mike has this ability to make it seem like the guy thinks this stuff is interesting.
Right.
And then it's all these details are very important.
Very important to him.
Yeah.
And yet he, the performer, knows that none of them are interesting.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting balance.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we are going to hear the number 8, and we're going to have a little surprise for you for this holiday
For
season.
me?
Well, no, you know what it is, actually. So, but for everyone listening, sorry.
Shit.
Sorry. All right, let's take a break. We'll be right back with Comedy Bang Bang.
Sorry.
Hey, I have a very simple question for you. So simple anyone can answer it. Are you on a quest for epic gear, houseware, and collectibles? Of course you are. Loot Crate's geek-approved subscription boxes deliver a wide range of all the best gamer and pop culture franchise gear right to your door, all for less than $20 a month. We're talking figures, figs, comics, comms, stuff for your kitchen, kitchies, and a new t-shirt in every single box. Loot Crate offers a wide selection of exclusive items from fan-favorite franchises that you can't get anywhere else, like Harry Potter, Marvel Comics, Fallout 4, Star Wars, and so much more. All of this for less than $20 a month. And if you're more of a fanatical fashionista than Lootwear, our monthly wearables and accessories subscription will fill your closet with cult classics from your favorite franchises. Or if you want to get fancy, get a bigger box with an even bigger loot with Loot Crate DX. Make sure you head on over to www.lootcrate.com/bang and enter code BANG to save $3 off any new subscription today. Again, that is www.lootcrate.com/bang. Enter offer code BANG. That's BANG as well. Loot Crate, come geek out with us.
Comedy Bang Bang, back here with Paul F. Tompkins.
I'm back here with Scott Aukerman. What a
And,
coincidence.
Wow, it really is. And boy, we are, I mean, I hate to say it again, but we are balls deep in this top 10.
We are
Actually,
our penises being dissolved by stomach lining.
Actually, let's not say we're balls deep in it, because now that I think about it, balls deep would be number one. Like, think of
I guess so.
Think of the listeners as a 10-inch penis.
Sure, and I do.
We are 3 inches deep.
I'm imagining a 10-inch penis with headphones on. Is that weird?
I like it, though.
I bet you do.
Is that a shirt?
Freak.
Yeah. We're 3 inches deep, trying to get balls deep.
7 inches to go.
So let us get to it. This is your episode 8.
Number 8.
All right, this is from June 2.
2nd of June.
2nd of June.
2016.
You're nowhere around the studio at this point.
That's right. Where am I?
I don't know. Where are you on June 2? Do you have a calendar where you could look it up?
I do.
Look it up, Polly.
Oh,
look it up.
Oh, this is what it feels
look
like.
Look it up, Polly. Look
this
it up.
This is exciting.
Look it up, Polly. Look it up. Look it up, Polly. Look it up.
Look at the wrong month.
Look it up, Polly. Look it up.
Oh.
Look it up, Paul. Where were you?
I was at the dentist in the morning.
Ooh, ouchie.
Yep.
That was it?
That was it.
And then you took the day off.
I took the rest of the damn day off.
You're one of those guys. Hey, I got a dentist appointment. Clear my schedule.
That's right.
Just in case.
That's right.
Just in case you're not going to be able to talk.
Well, just in case I take my tonsils out and then I have to watch soap operas and eat ice cream.
Do you think that every time you go into the dentist office, you're going to regrow your tonsils and you're going to need to take them out?
I still have my tonsils.
You do? Really?
Yes, I do.
I believe I still have 1 or 2 of them.
Still on my
They took some out, but then they left some
I think
in.
you only have 2 tonsils.
Okay. So that's what I said. I believe I have 1 or 2 of them.
Now that I say that, though, I don't know.
I think you have 4, don't you? Oh, my God.
I don't know.
Now, you
Look it up, Scotty. Look it up. Look it up, Scotty. Look it up. Look it up, Scotty. Look it up.
We're already being told by
5.
5?
Yep, 5. Most people have 5 tonsils. These include.
Ew!
Yep.
These include what?
These
the first
include
one.
A
the second one.
Single pharyngeal tonsil, often referred to as the adenoid, located in the posterior wall of the upper part of the throat.
Gross.
A pair of palatine tonsils is found at the back of the mouth. A pair of lingual tonsils is located at the base of the tongue.
Like Emperor Palatine?
Yes, from Star Wars.
My tonsils.
Yeah. So
I still have my tonsils. I still have my appendix.
So do I.
I still have my wisdom teeth.
And your virginity, your V card.
I know. And I'll never surrender it. Except
you.
in heaven.
Wait, you're gonna
I'm
fucking heaven?
I'm waiting until I go to heaven to have sex.
Who are you gonna fucking heaven?
Anybody.
God?
Fingers crossed.
Do you think that God, if when you get up to heaven, God would let you fuck him? That's like the ultimate.
Here's the thing, and I'm not trying to sound full of myself.
Sure.
God is, an asexual, omnipotent being.
Sure, and presumably when we get up to heaven, we will no longer have gender identities.
Right. But I think you'd want to have sex with him.
I think that he would be into it.
I think you'd be
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, look,
we'll see what happens.
It's heaven, so great things are up there.
He's
What's
gotta be
greater
bored.
than fucking God?
Yes.
At last, I got to fuck God. All right, let's get to it. This is from June 2. This is an episode called Sunday Afternoon Taped. Now, this is a bunch of people. This is Andy Samberg.
Sure.
From Saturday Night Live and Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Mm-hmm. This is Claudia Doherty. We've been hearing a lot from her.
COD.
And this is Nick Kroll. Mm-hmm. And this was an episode... I can really only get Andy about once a year. He's very busy. He's one of the hardest working guys in the world. Produces Brooklyn Nine-Nine as well. Has to be there all the time.
He also sews sneakers.
He sews sneakers, yes, in China, and he's constantly flying back and forth. And those are 2 more than full-time jobs.
Yeah.
He made my iPad.
He did. Yeah. He's got tiny fingers.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine and take a look at his hands and his fingers. Tiny
But they
fingers.
taper down perfectly, so that
Exactly.
it's like it almost looks like they can have a sharp point.
It's like Lady Deathstrike or something. Yeah, you know. So can only get him once a year. We got him, and when you do get him, it's at weird times. And
when you do get him, it's great. When you do get him, it's weird times.
No, it's usually weird times. And the other interesting part about his appearances, he sets them at a time and then normally will call you an hour before and go, hey, I just got off. Can we do it now? And then forcing me to wrangle all of the other participants to say, can you come earlier? So I believe this was one of those times.
Why can't he wait the hour?
I don't know.
What?
Because it's like, I just got off Brooklyn Nine-Nine. If I just go home, I'm going to fall asleep or die. Yes, if I go home, I'll die. That's a good horror movie. If I go home, I'll die.
If I go home, I'll die. This is very easy not to do.
So this has happened probably five times where I've called the other person. Sometimes it's Adam Pally. I go, Adam, how soon can you get here? It definitely happened with this time.
Can you get back into character as bro?
It happened that Bro came back this year, by the way. We'll see if that ends up on the countdown. It happened this time where I believe it was 8 o'clock is when we scheduled it. And then it was like, hey, it's 7. Can we all meet? Got everyone around. He had just gotten off work. Most of us had just gotten off work. We usually don't do the late night ones. And then we found out that Earwolf had a keg tapped. What Engineer Cody, what do you call it? It's what is it?
Keg
over
stand.
There? It's a keg stand. And what kind of beer is in there?
Yellow.
Can't recall.
It's some kind of beer. We found that out that night, and we said, "Oh, well, it's night. Why don't we have a drink?" And Andy had given up gluten, and it was the first time he'd had a beer in like a year or something like that. We all immediately got buzzed that quick from one beer. And a very loopy energy, and it kind of took over the episode. Andy's himself, Claudia's herself, or her character of herself, I'm myself, and then Nick Kroll comes in as R. Shrift, his Australian character. Very ballsy to do an Australian character in front of Claudia.
Absolutely.
In front of an actual Australian.
Absolutely.
But she enjoys it, so hey, who are we to judge? All right, so let's hear it. This is our Shrift. This is your episode 8.
Number 8.
Did you leave something in the studio? Why have you come back?
I left my hat in here.
Oh, let's get a look at this hat.
It's Cleveland Indians.
Wow.
Yeah. It's my team.
Whoa.
Yeah. Just always roots for them. Yeah,
Since
tracks.
I was a little boy growing up in Cleveland.
Did Phil Necro just captured your imagination?
Every day.
Yeah.
I loved him. And of course, who could forget the Cleveland Cavaliers?
Who could forget them?
Well, people that don't think, people that are forgetful.
Yeah, Alzheimer's patients.
Yeah.
People who don't care about sports.
People who check out on sports teams' names, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you had to name 30 professional basketball teams, could you?
I don't know that there are that many.
There's got to be 30. If there's 36 NFL teams or so.
All right, let me try.
Here we go. Professional basketball
And try to
teams.
go as quickly as possible.
Golden State Warriors, Cleveland Cavaliers, Utah Jazz, Detroit Pistons, Boston Celtics, New York Knicks, LA Clippers, LA Lakers. Did I say Sacramento Kings already?
Nope.
Philadelphia 76ers, Miami Heat, Milwaukee Bucks, Eugene Flimflams, Memphis Grizzlies, Toronto Raptors.
You're at 15. You're halfway there. I love this.
Fuck. San Antonio Spurs, Houston Rockets, Austin Gibbles.
Keep going.
Tennessee Titties. Tennessee Titties. Oh, sorry, I have a mnemonic.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you're going through here. Tennessee Titties, you're at 19.
Tennessee Titties. New Jersey Nets.
Sorry,
Brooklyn Nets. They moved.
You're at 20. You're at 20. 10 more.
Minnesota Timberwolves.
Yes.
Charlotte Hornets.
Yes.
Are they in Charlotte anymore? They might have moved.
Yep. No.
Didn't
Who cares?
They move? Okay. Who cares?
You did it.
Denver Nuggets.
Yes.
Bozeman Titties.
Yeah.
So here's a note with some of the names on it.
Thank you. Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta Hawks. Where am I at? Where am I? Time.
You're at 26.
Time.
26.
26, and I need 30?
You need 30. 4 more.
Holy crap.
4 more. Just think, Arizona. What about Arizona?
Is there one?
I don't know.
Yes, it's right here written on this paper.
Oh, Phoenix Titties.
27.
Portland Trailblazers.
Yes. Seattle.
No, they're not anymore. They moved.
Supersonics moved?
They moved. It's not there anymore.
What?
Oklahoma City Thunder. How many?
You're 29. One more.
One more?
Yeah.
Washington, D.C.
Titties!
Time!
You're not at time. You have 29 and a half. You said Washington, D.C.
Titties!
Titties! Oh, nice.
Oh, wait. That one was wrong. It's the Washington Wizards.
Oh, that's right. Speaking of nice, here's another memory test for you. What if we played the Hollywood Facts theme song?
I will definitely nail it first try.
All right, here we go. Ready? This is the Hollywood Facts theme song. Let's
Everybody sing along.
Nice.
Well, it's Hollywood Facts, and we're going downtown. Going to Inglewood now. Everybody do your facts and know your stars. There's glitz and glamour and lots of bars. Get a drink at a club, then go down in front of Chinese theater. Hollywood Facts. Take out your dicks.
Okay,
Check
let's
out
try
the
it.
facts. It's the Hollywood Facts, bro.
Here we go. Let's try it again. Here we go. And
Nice.
Well, it's Hollywood Facts, and we're going downtown. Going to Inglewood now. Everybody do your facts and know your stars. There's glitz and glamour and lots of bars. Get a drink at a club, then go down in front of the Chinese theater. Hollywood Facts. Take out your dicks.
Check out the facts. It's the Hollywood Facts.
One more time for Take Out Your Dicks. Here
Take
we
out
go.
your dick. Are you guys not singing?
Yeah, why aren't you guys singing? Here we go. And
Mailer Demon.
Nice.
Well, it's Hollywood Facts, and we're going downtown. Going to Inglewood now. Everybody know your facts and know your stars. There's glitz and glamour and lots of bars. Get a drink at a club, then go walk in front of the Chinese theater. Hollywood Facts. Take out your dick.
Check out the facts. It's the Hollywood Facts, bro.
Yes.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not
Remember how many
bad.
times we had to do it last time?
A lot.
Yeah, that was good. All right.
Would you say we nailed it?
I think we nailed it. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. Yeah.
Mailer Demon?
I loved it. I loved every moment of it.
Well, it resides upon the internet, so of course you would love it.
I listened to it on the daily.
Oh, on the daily.
Yes.
Really?
What about our shrift? Do you like it?
I loved it.
What did you love about it?
I love the rhythm. I love the lyricality. And I loved every single moment of everything. I love
Wait a minute.
Hollywood.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's this rubber here?
What is this?
Wait a minute.
Wait,
Mailer Demon?
What?
Are you pretending to be our shrift?
Please, just let me have this one moment.
So is our shrift real, or did you invent our shrift?
Our shrift is real.
Oh my God.
As real as I am.
Wait a minute. Are you real? Let me get. This seems like rubber too. Hold on. Oh my God, Fabrice.
What's up, you cunt-ass cunts?
What are you doing impersonating the Mailer Demon impersonating?
I fucked all y'all fucking bitches.
Whoa.
Y'all falling for some digital nonsense, some Australian nightmare.
I should've
Y'all
known.
motherfuckers got pranked hard.
I should have known because, like, the rules with Mailer Demon were so
soggy.
Confusing.
Yeah, that's right. Like my dick, which is a soggy croissant. God. Well, now I understand why all the jokes were so dirty.
Yeah. I guess
It's like they all came from one kind of mind.
right.
That no matter what it sounds like at its core, it's the one interesting idea.
Right. Wow. Hey,
Yeah.
Fabrice, what's been going on?
What's cracking with you?
I don't know. We're just, I don't know. There's not a lot of craft service around here, so maybe you're
Well,
not
that's
interested.
right. I did craft services on Popster.
Did you on Popster, really?
Yeah, and I thought it was funny to do all Pop-Tarts. Yeah, it was very, very...
I would imagine day 2 or even half of day 1 that gets old.
The cast and crew were malnourished pretty badly. Yeah.
It was like you know how like pirates would go and get scurvy.
I don't know what you're. Pirates.
Pirates. You know how pirates would get scurvy? They didn't have no vitamin C.
Yeah, they needed
That's
oranges.
what happened to most of the cast and crew on Pops.
They got scurvy.
Yeah, because I was only feeding them kind of like, meat-based Pop-Tarts. And Claudia O'Doherty, is that who you really are?
Yeah.
You are you are Claudia O'Doherty.
Yeah, that's who I am.
Mm-hmm.
Just one thing.
Wait a minute. You have something sticking out of your shirt.
No, don't
What is
look
this?
at that. Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. You're just yourself underneath there?
I know. I just, it's easier than doing makeup. I wear a rubber mask.
You wear a
on my
rubber mask.
face.
Yeah, I was going to say.
On my
real
face.
mask.
Thank you. Yeah. I spent a lot of money. It was $26,000.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You think that's a lot of money? Wow.
But in Australian, that's $26,000.
Exactly.
Glad you're still talking about Australia.
Yeah. Wait a minute. What's going on?
That's where Claudia
Wait a
from,
minute.
right?
That's
Wait,
right.
what's
Thank
going
you
on
for
with
knowing
rubber?
that.
Fabrice, what is this rubber?
Hi.
Oh, it's our
Our
shirt
shirt
again.
I knew it.
Is this is
knew
the
it.
last one though, right?
I don't know.
Is it?
No.
Pull on his mask.
All right, here we go.
Hey, guys.
Wait, who's this? Nick Kroll?
It's Nick Kroll.
Hey, man.
Nick.
Hey, guys.
What are you doing here?
I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
You do a lot of characters. It's so impressive.
Oh, I didn't. Were there characters? I've been hiding inside of this nesting doll.
Right. Yeah, a lot of characters on the exterior.
Hey, Scott, Claudia,
Yeah.
can I have a word real quick?
Yeah. Nick, do you mind not listening to this?
Sure, yeah, no,
Okay,
step
just
out
take
for a
your
second.
headphones off.
I'm
Yeah.
happy to.
Thank you.
Hey, Andy, what's up?
You guys, this is fucked up.
This is so fucked up.
I know for a fact that Nick Kroll has something else he's doing right now. There's no way this is him.
This can't be Nick Kroll.
No, because I heard that he was going to be jacking off in the bathroom at Chick-fil-A right now.
Right.
He told me.
Wait, at Chick-fil-A's policies.
So this isn't Nick. That's
no,
not
there's
Nick.
no way. So look, we have two choices. We can either try and pull off the mask and see who it is, or we can just fucking shoot him in the face.
I don't know. I brought only 5 guns.
I only have 17. I don't know what to do.
I think we should shoot him.
I think we should fucking shoot him in the face and blow his face off. Because who knows who could be under there?
It could be.
It could be our shrift. It could be male or demon or worse.
Oh, he's taking off another mask.
Wait a minute. Oh no, not Sylvester Stallone.
This
Yeah.
kid makes great pictures.
Yeah.
This pop star, I saw the cover. I
saw
saw the
it?
cover. It's great.
Thanks.
It's a great picture.
Andy, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, Sly, excuse me one sec.
Yeah, no problem.
I saw a little bit of plastic sticking up underneath
Oh,
Sly's shirt.
no.
Shirt collar.
You think that's not the real Sly?
I don't think that's the real Sly.
Claudia, you in on this?
I think I am in on this, but
Yeah.
I'm scared to find out what's underneath
Claudia,
the
we're
mask.
gonna
Who
need you.
knows what's going to be under there?
Okay.
We're gonna need you to pull on it.
Okay.
Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Stallone?
Yeah.
Wait. Just promise me, Claudia, if you pull the mask off and it's not actually Sylvester Stallone, and you think there's a chance there's another mask, you'll keep pulling the masks off super fast until there are no more masks.
You've got it, Andy. I make this promise to you. Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Mr. Stallone, that shirt's beautiful. Do you mind if
thanks.
I feel the
it's
collar?
Emilio Zigna.
Wow, I love that. Can I feel the collar?
Yeah, it's pure silk, 100%.
I'm
Claudia,
now!
Boom, doggone.
Claudia now!
Hello.
It's Mrs. Doubtfire.
Please, Claudia, please now. Please.
You have to.
New rules.
Oh no, it's Bill Maher. Claudia now.
Definitely leave it here.
that a
Yeah, leave it here.
This is the real person.
This is the real.
No way, it's not. This is who we were waiting for. Yeah.
Is it a creaky gate?
It's a creaky gate.
I love this one.
So wait, hold on. Let me get this straight. A creaky gate wore like approximately 35 masks
Yeah.
and was doing characters.
This
the
is
entire time?
standard.
This
Anyway,
is
Scott,
shocking.
I don't want to speak out of turn, but I think this is the part where you ask me personal questions when we get serious.
Oh yeah. Do you believe in God?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
Creaky gate? Creaky gate, don't you dare stop. Don't you
All right.
fucking stop. I'm answering serious questions.
Yeah. You know what? I barely have any time left to ask you any serious questions. I'm so sorry.
because I feel like it would really sound nice right now.
Yeah. I don't know. Look, God, this is the creakiest gate I've ever heard.
It's so creaky.
And it's just swinging
open.
Do you have any gate grease on you?
Of course I do.
Oh, will you put it on?
Yeah, here we go. Ready?
So now it's just a nice gate.
It's just a nice creakless gate.
Or is it? Claudia, now!
It was the mailer demon.
The whole time.
Wow.
Wow. I
Liver
guess you
in
could
my
see that
throat.
coming quite a way off.
I can see the future.
Oh, what's going to happen?
Popstar's going to make $100 million its opening night.
Is that good?
Opening night?
Yes. Claudia,
Uh-huh.
season 14 of Love will be its finest.
Oh, well, I look forward to that.
What about me? What about me? What about me?
Scott, Comedy Bang Bang will be the longest running podcast in Earwolf history.
And now I know you're lying. Claudia, now!
Hey, guys.
Nick, you're back.
Sort of. I'm sort of back.
What does that mean?
Oh, I don't even know.
Jesus. Wow. Well, I was going to say this is a tour de force, but
No, it's
more
not.
like a force majeure.
That's fair.
Yeah.
More like a Tour de France.
Yeah. By Lance Armstrong.
Long and painful.
We found out he's been doping the
There's
entire time.
crashes
Kinda
throughout.
has like one nut.
Doesn't deserve any of his success. Fucking nutless wonder.
Number 8.
All right. Sunday afternoon taped.
Just crazy.
Craziness. Just people having a good time.
Just people having a good time.
Not one of the most polished episodes of all time, but it's just funny people getting together and enjoying.
Compared to what? What are the polished episodes?
Yeah, maybe this one.
Oh, good point.
Speaking of polish, we gotta
talk about. It's polish time.
It's polish time. Stop. Polish time.
Please polish. Don't hurt him.
I don't know what the segue could possibly be when I say speaking of polish, but I was going to say let's polish off something that we talked about last year. What do you say? Now, last year
at this time,
we were recording the best ofs, and I don't recall how we got into it. But do you recall? Because you've listened to it.
I've listened to it. I just listened to it yesterday.
Right.
And I cannot tell you
why we were talking about it.
Yes.
Okay, good. In the best ofs last year, go ahead, listen to it. We'll wait. We decided, we hit upon something called please.
Well, it started as a plea.
Okay.
This Christmas, don't joke about iRobot.
I don't remember why.
The movie
we were talking about the movie iRobot.
2004 adaptation of Isaac Asimov's story starring Will Smith. It was a moderate success, I guess. It was not like a huge bomb.
Not beloved.
But not beloved, no. It was not really talked about.
Strangely enough, I believe I auditioned to be the robot in that.
The titular robot?
Yes, the titular robot himself.
The one who goes, I?
Robot? And you, man. I auditioned to be the robot in that, and the whole time I was thinking they're just going to cast some big actor as this, which they ended up doing, I believe, right?
Is there? I would assume there's more than one robot in the film.
Yeah, there's a million robots, but there's like the main robot.
The iRobot.
The iRobot. Let me look up who the iRobot.
Look it up, Scotty. Look it up. 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 Look it up, Scotty. Look it up.
I think it was Alan Tudyk.
Oh, sure, he's good.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, he's terrific.
Yeah, been on Bang Bang. But he wasn't famous at the time. I don't know why.
Oh, fuck no. You could have, I mean.
I could have gotten it.
Anybody could have gotten it, but you, I guess.
I guess I didn't. Wait, I didn't get it, right?
You didn't get it.
I'm not that robot.
Did you hear that you were still in the mix?
I might be.
I'm still, last I heard, I'm still in the mix for Men in Black 2. Never heard otherwise.
What about that 21 Jump Street crossover with Men in Black? Isn't that the weirdest project you've ever heard of? Yeah,
don't do that.
Because they're both owned by Sony, they're going to do a crossover?
Hollywood,
It's
don't
very
do
strange.
that. Don't do that.
Hollywood, don't do that. All right, so we were talking about iRobot. We said, please don't make fun of iRobot this Christmas.
By the way, we were barely talking about iRobot. We mentioned the title. We weren't talking about the movie. Look, we just had to look up who was another person in it.
Yeah, I don't know why we got on this, but we started saying, please don't joke about
iRobot
this Christmas. And then we said that would make a good song.
Yeah.
And then we said, hey, everyone, remind us next year that we want to actually record this song.
Yeah. We stipulated that it would be a country song.
Yep. Country and Western.
With a spoken word interlude.
Sure. I believe we said it was going to be like a We Are the World kind of situation where we got a bunch of people to sing on it. That did not happen.
That spoiler alert did not happen.
But we are going to sing.
This is the debut.
This is the debut of our brand new single.
That's right. This will be, look, cut this out, save it as an MP3, make this a staple of your Christmas listening from now on.
Christmas is right around the corner, literally days away.
The goose is getting fat.
Please put a penny, 1 penny in the old man's hat.
If you haven't got a penny, a hay penny will do.
Hey, you know what? If you haven't got a hay penny,
fuck you! Yeah, get the fuck out of here!
I'm sorry. For the radio, forget you! We're going to do it. We actually did it. Paul, you wrote this song, and Eben Schletter wrote the music and has created a backing track for this. We're actually going to do it.
We're going to do it.
So, guys, being as we are just on the cusp of Christmas, a Christmas Eve, if you will.
We're on a Christmas cusp.
Here's a special holiday classic for you and yo asses. This is Please Don't Joke About iRobot this Christmas. Hit it!
You don't have to wrap a gift for me, and you don't have to put lights on a tree. But I've got one request you must not dismiss. Please don't joke about iRobot this Christmas. Please don't joke about iRobot this Christmas. That's the cruelest thing that you could do. Please don't joke about iRobot this Christmas. 'Cause iRobot would not joke about you.
You can sing a carol in the snow, gain a bunch of weight and laugh ho ho ho. You can drink 10,000 mugs of Swiss Miss, but please don't joke about iRobot this Christmas.
Please don't joke about iRobot this Christmas. That's the cruelest thing that you could do. Please don't joke about iRobot this Christmas. Oh, 'cause iRobot would not joke about you. iRobot was released in 2004, and as of this recording, has a 58% score on the Rotten Tomatoes movie website. That means half of audiences liked it just fine. There were way worse movies released that year. National Treasure, for instance. Maybe make fun of that one instead. How about The Polar Express? Pretty creepy. M. Night Shyamalan's The Village, for crying out loud. Hey, White Chicks, come on. White Chicks is better than iRobot? Get out of town. So this year, as you gather around the Christmas tree to open your presents, just this one time, don't joke about iRobot.
Give a man of snow a carrot nose.
Squeeze the baby Jesus's whittle toes.
But should you ignore my warning, you'd be remiss.
Please don't joke about iRobot this Christmas.
Please don't joke about iRobot this Christmas. That's the cruelest thing that you can do. Please don't joke about iRobot this Christmas. 'Cause iRobot would not joke about you. iRobot would not joke about
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, a Yuletide classic.
Instant Yuletide classic.
Oh, I have a tear in my eye.
I have a tear in my beer because I'm thinking of you, dear.
I hope people take it to heart. I think anyone who, first of all, any monster who sits around the Christmas table and decides to joke about iRobot.
Joking about it.
Come on. It's the Christmas holiday season. Let's leave some of these movies alone.
When I first was writing the lyrics, I remembered it as, please don't make fun of iRobot.
Right.
So this isn't even that. This is, don't just
joke about
iRobot.
Don't be like, hey, remember that time we went to see iRobot and your aunt did something crazy?
Hey, don't joke about iRobot.
Don't joke about iRobot.
Please. It's Christmas.
Well, guys, I hope you take that to heart, and I hope you have a lovely Christmas. But we're not done with our countdown. We still have 2 episodes to go next week in between Christmas and New Year's Eve. So are you ready for those? We're going to be going and doing number 7 through number 1.
I mean, I guess I'll have to be ready.
You're going to have to be ready because it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Paul, thanks for writing. Yeah, just like death. Thank you so much for writing that song. I hope people enjoyed it.
Oh, and thank you to Evan Schletter for turning that music around so fast.
In literally, I think, 12 hours, did a full, complete demo.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
Yes.
All right, we'll see you on Monday for the rest of the countdown. Until then, have a wonderful Christmas. Thanks, bye.
Hello, I'm Chris Gethard, and here with me is dream analysis expert
Gary Richardson.
And we are here to give you a taste of a brand new podcast called In Your Dreams, presented exclusively by the fine folks at Casper.
We listen to the wildest, weirdest dreams submitted to us by you, our listeners, and we do our best to figure out just what those dreams could possibly mean.
I look over the side of my bunk bed, and there are Huey Lewis and the News.
You're saying this person might have interests in style and fashion specifically. You can tell that from that voicemail.
99% certainty.
Plus, we'll be joined by some very special guests.
The word mortality comes to mind.
Mortality?
Blood.
Bloodtality.
Subscribe to In Your Dreams right now on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks for listening.
Good night.
This has been an Earwolf production, executive produced by Scott Aukerman and Chris Bannon. For more information and content, visit earwolf.com.